shall we? Let us go to the tea room and enjoy a nice pot of tea. Today we are working on the ruler of hell, the Surfer Morning Star, and let us have our first guest today. Let us call Sleepless, shall we? See if she'll answer. Heyo! There she is. Can you hear me? Okay. It's like you're not responding, so I'm like, oh no, is the connection not good? I do not have alerts on this. No wonder why. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Oh, no wonder why. Lucifer is taking over it. Let's put alerts up here. Okay. I already started working on some of the beats. So, it won't take me too long to get the necklace done this time around. I'll give you another 20 seconds, and then if not, we're gonna go to the next guest. Of course. I am ready when you are, my dear. Juicy. Are they steeping pot of tea? Nice pot of tea for us? Okay. Alright. Gaming? Like video games? Am I the butt face for taking my fiance's PlayStation because he wasn't focusing on our wedding plans? Close? Just a little bit? I mean, okay. Like, as a gamer, I can completely understand, like, focusing on certain things, but it's like, if it's a wedding-related thing, you should prioritize that over anything, right? You know? Oh, no? Okay. Let's hear about the Twitch story since we're streaming on Twitch. Twitch and YouTube, but let's hear it. Yeah, Hakuna Matata, peanut butter and jelly. There you go. All right, let's hear this big giant cup of tea. A reminder, ladies and gentlemen, do not drink this tea. It is filled with mercury unless you want to go completely bonkers like the Hatter. Do not drink it. That is all. Continue. Hold up. Wait a minute. You're not coming through YouTube. Oh, wait. Hold on. Try now.
Alright, let me...
Hold on. Can't take it.
That is all.
Please mute it. I can hear it.
Yeah, my bad.
Hold on. There we go. Okay. Speak. Okay, there we go. That's okay. But you can hear it now? Okay. I mean, if you didn't hear yourself, are you really a member of Wonderland? There you go. Now, do you respond to the voices in your head? Okay, then you're not as mad as Hatter. Got it. Alright, there's only one person in this whole community that's allowed to talk to themselves and answers the questions, and that is me. Okay. I got my iced coffee. I got a cup of water. I have all of you. Now let's begin. Yes. You're gonna be reading a whole bunch of stories, so you need at least some water or something to drink. Yeah. You don't want your voice to be too parched. There you go. Oh, God. I feel an attack on this and every front of this. I am being attacked by Sleepless. Hold on, let me see that. mean, technically you are. It is rage bait. It is rage bait because... How dare you? No, it is not. No, because yes, I am affiliate, but I only get paid when I get subscribers. Like if people continuously subscribe to my channel every month, then yes, it would be considered a job. But if you're like barely have like 2 viewers and you're not getting paid on it, no, it is not a job. Yeah. But continue. I will hold my judgment until I hear this story. Again? I hate you right now. I really, really hate you. How about now? Sleepless is making everything very difficult today, ladies and gentlemen. No what? You're not being Pacific. I don't know what to tell you, Sleepless. I do not know what to tell you. Okay, how about now? What the fuck is wrong? I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Any difference now, Sleepless, or are you going to continue muting yourself?
Hearing me.
Okay, how about now? I'm starting to get pissed.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to.
How about now?
Alright, it's working now.
Sorry, editor, you might have to put everything on different tracks again because apparently anytime I put it on a certain track, Sleepless can't hear it, so I don't know what to do. So, sorry, editor. I put it on different tracks so it's easier for him, but apparently when I do that, you can't hear anything. So I don't know what to do. It is so fucking stupid.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. It's irritating. Like I'm trying
Yeah,
to make
no.
it easier for him, but then you're telling me you can't hear anything. So I'll change the tracks, and you still can't hear anything. So I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, I don't understand what the issue is with it.
And when I do put it all on one track, he hears an echo. So I don't know what to do.
Oh, jeez.
So my dad just called me for the dumbest reason.
Sounds like what he would usually call you for.
Hey, can you look up the next USC Trojan game for me?
No, you look it up.
There's a laptop in my old bedroom. I don't know, you can turn it on.
Doesn't he have what kind of phone does he have? Flip phone or?
It's a flip phone.
Okay, then that makes sense.
Alright, reread the story.
I will. Would I be the a-hole if I sold my son's gaming computer and shut down his Twitch account because he refuses to get a job? When my 50 female son, who is now 20, graduated high school, I told him that if he wants to continue living with us, he either needs to go to college or get a job. He's close to the former. Around the same time, he bought a $1,000 or $1,500 gaming computer using money he got from his grandparents. I wasn't too thrilled about it because it was expensive and because I was worried he would be too distracted by it to focus on his studies, but didn't say anything at the time. Back in June, he told us that he didn't plan on going back to college in the fall. I told him that he had until the end of summer to get a job and pay rent. He asked how much, and I said $40 a month. He immediately wrote us a check for $1,000. I was shocked that he handed us so much money without any hesitation. He spent the next couple of months mostly in his room playing on his computer. In August, I told him that he either needed to get a job or go back to school. He wrote another check for $1,000.
Okay.
I again...
Pause.
Mm?
If your kid is giving you money for rent and all he is on his computer, do not assume the kid is not doing anything.
Yeah. And $1,000? That's like more than what he was asking for.
Yeah, there's some people who learn how to do like graphic designing by themselves or coding, like doing like online classes and making money that way. Do not assume your kid is broke and not doing anything. As long as he's paying rent, doing his chore, paying rent, doing his laundry, paying his own groceries, who the cares where the money's coming from?
Yeah, no, seriously, like, it's crazy to think that parents think that these parents specifically think that he's not doing anything, but how is he
Welcome in,
getting this
Henry.
money?
Henry writes me 100%. Yeah. If my kid's giving me rent money and all they're doing is sitting at their computer, I'm not gonna complain. It's like awesome. My kid's paying
Yeah,
rent. Cool. I don't have to worry.
and he's giving her 600 more than what she was asking for.
Yeah. And $1,000 it can go a long way depending on where you're living.
Yeah, and like that's crazy to think that. Like even when I was living with my grandparents, I paid them about like 500 a month. So like that's the least you can do when you're living with people, parents, and especially while the house market is quite bad right now.
Sorry, Sleepless, you were interrupted with Lexi's big giant nose.
Oh jeez.
Welcome in, Batman. Since we have 2 mods in the chat, now make it 3. Time for the mods national anthem.
Yay! Shush.
Alright. Continue with the story. I just wanted to give out a little rant.
No, you're good. I was gonna get there after I finished that paragraph, and like it's infuriating to think that we live in a day and age now where we can stay home and play these video games and people will want to watch depending on your personality.
You guys didn't hear the national anthem? I think it's because I have it muted.
Womp womp.
Let me play it again. Let's hope that works. Yeah, I had the desk audio off because I had Spotify on, but that's okay. Spotify on. But there we go. Lexi's like, much better! What do you think of the overlay, Henry? Look at the tea room. Isn't it pretty?
So pretty.
It's so pretty.
So pretty.
So pretty. Okay, so what happens next?
I again was shocked that he gave us so much. Asked where did he get it from, and he said that he had saved it. I still don't understand, but I'm still holding back from making any assumptions right now.
Is that better?
This leads.
Apparently, no one's satisfied with anything today.
I'm sorry.
First, Sleepless can't hear Jiggly squat, and now Lex is telling me that I'm too fucking quiet.
Well, that means you need to be.
And I can't be too loud because I have neighbors.
Oh, that's right. So do I, but you know what? They're always loud.
Is that better for you, Your Majesty?
Your Royal Highness.
But I can still hear Heather as well enough. Alright, let me turn down the music. There. Turn myself up a little bit more. Put it there. Because the music to me is so quiet. Okay, I'm just making sure. Sounds like someone is one of those old horns. Like, what? I can't hear you.
Oh, dude, we at work are constantly using the phrase "You're good, you're good, you're still good" all the time. And one of my coworkers was telling my other coworker, that's from SpongeBob, right? And he's like, "Oh my gosh, no wonder it sounded so familiar."
Like, she's like, I need a
And
hearing aid. No, I'll just buy you one of those old style horns that elderly people used to put next to their ears. That'll work. That'll be so much better than a hearing aid. Plus, it would be cheaper.
Or you just get a hearing dog.
Like the
But that's
dog.
not cheaper.
I mean, if your dog is Mr. Peabody.
I mean, you can train a dog to be hearing because we had a golden retriever growing up, and my dad is very hard of hearing, and that dog would run to my dad if anybody was calling for him.
Okay, that makes sense. Lexi's like, bro. Bro.
Bruh.
Bro. Alright.
Alright, do we want to lock in now?
Yeah. Alright. So, son was saving up the money. What happened next?
This leads to last week. My husband and I came into his room while he was playing his game. I told him this was unacceptable and that he needed to either sell his computer and get a job or keep his computer and find somewhere else to live.
The fuck? A hearing dog, just imagine having a dog whispering what everyone's saying in your ear. Imagine having a dog like, yo, bro, did you hear your wife talking about how fat you become? Or like, dude, that's just 6 slices of pizza. Knock it off.
He's like, girl, I just heard some tea and I need to spill it for you. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Down a rabbit hole.
It's like the Taco Bell dog whispering in your ear. Quiero Taco Bell. Quiero Taco Bell, por favor.
Oh man.
Oh my god. That's funny. Okay, so the kid is paying you rent. Now I want some.
I don't know.
I have pizza in the kitchen. Hello, my sweetheart. Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay, hold on. All right. We need money, so I'm selling Max's paw.
I was gonna say, you said feet pics on your stream.
Dog feet. We need dog feet pictures. So here you go. And there's Max.
Max, you better start making money, honey.
Yes, you need to make money. So I need rent money. So I'm selling your feet. I'm selling your feet pictures. I know he wants to play. Henry also wants to talk about.
Hey, they make some pretty solid burritos, okay? Not gonna lie.
You know what? Off track. If I want Taco Bell, I can just make it at home and be a lot healthier.
That's true.
I can make a beefy nacho burrito at home.
However, You'd have to go out of your way and make it, whereas Taco Bell has already made it for you.
If I did that, you know how the look I would get from Mr. Hatter?
The side eye.
The basic side eye I would get. Like,
yeah, you would.
and not just any side eye, like the Latino side eye. Like, come at what? What is this? It's like, bro, you can just make this at home. So can I, but I want to be lazy sometimes and also have a very specific taste. Fair enough, Senri. Very.
I also do not like the taste of burnt food.
I have committed a crime yesterday, and I told Zenri this. My crime was I burnt the popcorn.
Oh, dude, I actually just burnt popcorn too. Oh my god.
The Latino side eye I macerated as a child. I have the Italian side eye. Cause I'll sometimes give my friends one. They're like, "The fuck? Why are you giving me that look?" Cause you're being a dimwit. That's why. Latino side eye with an extra side of chancla. Like chancla.
Yeah.
You want the chancla? I'll give you the chancla. Like, no chancla. Thank you very much. So the parents, OP is giving her kid two choices: either go to get a job, or go to school, or move out.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it. Cause so far you are the butt face, but let's continue hearing it.
Or would be the butt face.
So far,
It's a would I be the a-hole?
well, so far in my book, yes, you are. But let's continue.
He told us he already had a job and has had one since he was 18. He's a gaming streamer and earns about 100,000 per month playing games using some website called Twitch, which I've heard of but never have used.
Tell me you are a boomer by telling me you're a fucking boomer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Max decided to start barking like a lunatic at our poor innocent neighbor.
Hmm. Sounds like something you would do.
I think our neighbor can be very loud when they're trying to open and closing their doors. Like, they really slam it. So
Yeah.
okay.
I put my my little boo sign in front of my door because it's October.
Maud is here. We'll be there soon, Heather. Grayson, welcome in. Spatula works too if you want point blank range pain. Oh God, Henry. No, if we're talking about weapons, Hatter has the perfect one. a frying pan. That really gets across.
Oh, yeah.
You want to piss me off? Fine, let me get my cast iron pan. Then you'll really feel pain.
Yeah, you'll get a concussion for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's the lowest amount of pain you'll get.
Just a small concussion, no big deal.
Yeah.
No big deal.
You'll be fine. You just gotta sleep it off.
Yeah, you just gotta sleep it off. At the hospital. Under supervision. Okay. For me, it's the leather belt. I would run for. Oh God, forget the belt. Hell no. But yeah, tell me if you're a boomer by telling me you're a boomer. All right. So what happened?
Luckily, I never did get the belt, but I have claustrophobia of corners because that's where I would stand if I was ever in trouble.
Me was different. I used to get just a moment, Katie. I would get like some soap. Like my mom would wash her hands in soap and then and do it that way. So
Okay.
that was fun.
My mom tried to do that. My mom tried to do the whole bar of soap in your mouth.
Okay, hold on.
She is.
There we go. Found her. Let's see if this works. There's Sleepless. Waiting on Katie.
No, I'm here.
No, I said Katie. There's Katie.
Howdy, ladies. Right?
Okay,
I don't know why I wanted to talk like a pirate. It's trying to be fun.
that's fine.
I
Alright,
mean, it's right there.
alright, Sleepless, continue the story so we can get through it.
Okay.
I told him that playing games for a living isn't a job, and I explained that when I turned 18, I immediately was expected to pay rent, so I got a job as a cashier while my husband moved out of his parents' house to attend UCLA after graduating. How does that correlate, though?
Yeah. Also, who says you can't make a living playing games? That's what happened. Left.
Hold on, I gotta turn you up because you're very quiet.
Me?
Yes.
Should I start yelling?
No, do not start yelling.
Let's overload the mic.
Okay, I turned you up. You were saying about video games, Katie? Okay, never mind. Continue, Sleepless.
He responded by saying, "It's 2025. People can make money without studying for some college degree and getting a stressful job that doesn't pay very much. You told me you were going to charge me $400 per month for rent, and I gave you $1,000 instead. I wouldn't be able to give you that much if I did what you were telling me to do." Which, $1,000 per, $100,000 per month? That's crazy.
Hold up. Set me up.
Like I said before, affiliate people on Twitch can make that certain amount of money if you're affiliate, but like I said, it has to be a constant thing. Like all your viewers come back and spend every single month on your streams, and of course there's tips and the bits and everything like that.
And then on YouTube side.
YouTube.
Sorry, how to finish.
That's okay. YouTube is a whole different story. It's 10 times harder to get paid on YouTube than on Twitch. But yes, it is possible. 100%. But it has to be a constant
Possible, but
thing.
not probable.
Huh? Possible, yep.
Possible, not probable.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta hit that 1 in a million chance.
Yeah. But yeah, he has a point. It's like there are some people who, like one of my friends, he did trade school, and it has a whole bunch of certificates in certain programs. Did a lot better than trying to go to a 4-year college and be in debt.
Well, now that I think about it, though, if he's making $100,000 per month, then he can just get his own place and move out of his parents' house. If they're going to continue to be this disrespectful towards his job.
So the father went to UCLA, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means he lives here in Los Angeles, which is very hard to do, but
That's true.
Possible if you can do it with roommates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is possible, but you have to probably be doing it with roommates.
And you have to do a lot of saving for sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could get like a studio apartment. That's not hard.
Yeah.
It's not hard, but probably be in the bad side of the tracks. Alright. So what happened next?
Immediately after he said that, my husband unplugged his computer and put it up in the closet in our bedroom.
Oh, hell no.
He yelled at us for interrupting his stream, and I told him he cannot talk to us like that, and said that he had the rest of the month to find a job or we'll kick him out. And either way, we'll be selling the computer and shutting down his Twitch account.
Okay,
now.
First of all, you are stealing someone's property, so that's theft. Second of all, he can take you to small claims court. And I love to see the judge chew your ass out, OP, for that. I would love to see that.
Angie Haddle.
And third of all, he is 20. He is not a child.
Nope.
I would understand if he's just streaming and not paying any rent or any utilities. That I can completely utterly understand. But he's giving you money. Welcome in, Moondragon. Are you ready to join our chat? The tea is still piping hot. Candy, if you have guests over... Yes, thank you. Please mute your mic. Oh my god. Yeah, I would love to see this kid take you to the small claims court. That would be fun to see. I'm ready when you are. Alright. For the first time ever, Miss Moondragon is joining us.
Oh.
Yes.
Hello, it's Moondragon.
Miss Moondragon.
Welcome to our exclusive little club thing, whatever
she's
you want to call it.
There she is. Hello. There's the Moondragon.
Yeah.
Oh, please mute your mic if you have guests over. Thank you. So you were at Costco, Moondragon? I thought she was at Costco. I was like, ooh, what did you get at Costco? I would love to
I'm so sorry about that, guys. I was just getting food.
That's okay. I would love to join, but I'm tired from work. Lexi, you have 2 jobs. Chill. Relax.
Get your bag and get your nap.
Beg your husband to get you Taco Bell.
Yes.
Get a Crunch Wrap Supreme and a beefy burrito. Yes, chill like a villain that you are.
Yeah.
Hey, Crunch
You
Wrap
want to
is
have
good
a
stuff
color
right now.
one?
Okay,
I got four of them.
one person at a time. One person at a time. Moondragon, you talked first. What did you say?
Oh, I was just saying that Taco Bell sounds good. It wasn't anything important.
You ate dinner?
You see,
And there's nothing wrong having a second dinner. Look at Lord of the Rings. They have
Moon-
2 breakfasts.
Moon, Taco Bell always sounds good in the moment. Then you end up regretting it.
You
I
know
didn't
what?
regret
That's
it.
fair.
I can't do fast food at all, so, which is very sad.
I'll be right back. You guys.
Okay, so finish the story, Miss Sleepless.
It's gonna boil you some more.
Oh dear God, I'm already
Now
pissed
he isn't
off.
talking to us.
I wonder why.
All of our friends are now saying that we went too far and that we should give him the computer back and let him continue making money playing games, and that if he earns $100,000 a month and is able to pay $1,000 in rent, he's doing well for someone his age. And if we don't, he'll resent us and his subscribers will be angry.
Excuse me.
A friend of mine said that her son works part-time at the library while taking classes at the community college, and she doesn't make him pay rent. She told me that if she charged him $400 in rent, he wouldn't have any money to put towards saving to get a place of his own.
Correct.
We haven't gotten rid of the computer yet, and now I'm starting to think that perhaps we did take it too far. So, would I be the a-hole for getting rid of it? And should we give it back to him?
My dear, here is a nice pop of tea with a little bit of side of mercury for you. I hope you enjoy your
Yeah.
insanity.
That's completely uncalled for.
It is. As long as your kid is paying rent, who cares what the money is? As long as it's not illegal, you should not care.
Exactly.
Ugh. Is that the end of the story, my dear?
Yes.
Alright. Who next lovely would like to read me a story? Anyone?
I mean, I suppose I can.
Alright, Miss
Now that I've
Moondragon.
got the ones you picked out pulled up.
Awesome.
All right, so first one. Am I the asshole for saying no when my sister's boyfriend showed up uninvited to my apartment, or am I being unreasonable?
You are not being unreasonable. I hate people who show up out of unannounced.
Oh, right, like I'm looking at the first sentence here going, this doesn't sound unreasonable. Oh no, okay, so here we go. I, 26 female, live alone in a small apartment, and my sister is 24 female. She's been dating this guy for about 6 months. Usually they text before they come over, which is fine. I don't mind a surprise once in a while if I know the person, but tonight was different. Around 9:15, there was a knock at my door. I peek through the peephole and see him standing there. He says he was just in the area and wanted to surprise me and talk for a bit. I told him straight up that I do not do surprise visits and that he needed to leave. He tried to step inside anyway, saying it would only take a few minutes. Right? Like,
No! First of all, it's 9 o'clock in the fucking night.
No, do not invite yourself in. Right there, not the asshole.
It's 9:15 in the evening. Who
Right?
the hell
What the fuck
goes
are you doing at my house showing up unannounced at 9? Somebody better be dying.
Either your car
Guy
died,
wants to bang his boyfriend.
either one of my family members died, my sister's in a car accident, your car got blown up, or something happened to my car. Those are the only things I can think of.
Yeah, that's literally invasion of your own home. That's ridiculous.
All right. Well, it keeps going. So,
Oh God, here
No.
all
we
right.
go.
So he tried to step inside anyway, saying it would only take a few minutes. I ended up locking the door in between us and texted my sister asking if she had sent him over because I thought maybe there was a miscommunication. She blew up my phone, calling me dramatic and cold, saying he was just trying to be friendly. He later texted me saying that he was sorry, but also I could have been nicer. And that I sounded rude to his sister. I know I was blunt. I know I didn't sugarcoat it. I also know I didn't want someone I barely know pushing past my door in the middle of the night. My apartment is my safe space. I pay the rent, and I want to know who is coming in. That is totally fucking reasonable.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
I am the same way.
So maybe I'm being unreasonable here, but it sounds like, to me at least, that this boyfriend wanted something extra with his girlfriend's sister.
Oh my
Why else
gosh.
would he come over that late at night?
Oh my
right,
gosh.
like showing up uninvited at 9 o'clock at night, something fishy was going
Yep.
on there.
Oh yes, he's
To me,
having-
it sounds
he
like some. It sounds to me like someone's trying to be a fucking nosy. What's going on in my girlfriend's sister's life,
Mhm.
and it's also
Yeah, but
it's
if he-
very
Why
controlling.
is he being nosy unless he wants something from her, like some of that
That's true.
But my husband is currently sleeping. Then just give him a little nudge, Lexi, like, "Psst, babe, can I get some Del Taco or Taco Bell?" And then
Just
you can
have
go
a,
bed sleep.
like, just have a sandal, like, close to his face. Like, lift it up and just kind of casually drop it on his face.
Look, waking your husband up to go get Taco Bell is valid, okay? As long as he's getting some too. Make it fair. Get him some too.
Note to self: never take marital advice from you people.
Well,
I did that
think
to Miss-
only one of us is planning to get married right now.
I will tell you this
My
much.
ass is single, okay? I'm probably the closest thing to being a cat lady in this chat right now.
Same.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be a dog lady.
If I did that to Mr. Hatter, he'll look at me, close his eyes, and roll back to sleep. He's like, "Fuck that! I'm not getting up for your ass."
Like, go get it yourself.
Fair reaction.
Yeah. It's like there's a Burger King down the street. You can walk your ass over there.
You can pay for Uber Eats if you are so inclined.
Yeah.
And then if you're not going to do it, then you're not really hungry, are you? It's like when you tell your mom you're hungry, and she's like, well, there's food in the house. And you're like, but you're like, but I don't want any of that. And then she goes, well, you're not really hungry then.
All right. Moondragon, you continue the story. I shall be right back. I gotta feed the little one.
Alrighty. Alright, let's see. So it says, where were we? Alright, my apartment is my safe space. I pay rent and I want to know who's coming in. I get that people love surprises, but showing up uninvited feels like a violation of my boundaries. I worry that if I had said yes this one time, it would signal that it's okay to show up again whenever he feels like it. And I'm trying to show that my space matters. Part of me feels guilty. Maybe I overreacted. Would it have been different if he were a friend I had known for years, or if my sister had given me a heads up? Probably. But even then, it's late, and I value my safety and privacy. My sister keeps saying family comes first, but I feel like I'm being asked to absorb inconvenience so no one gets...
But he's not family.
Yeah.
He's not family yet.
He's not even blood.
Yeah. Like, how long did it say how long they had been dating? Let me check here. 6 months. They have been dating for less than a year. He has not been around
Yeah.
or known her well enough for her to think of him as family.
Yeah, no.
And even if it was family, if it's late and you're coming over to my house that late, fucking text me and warn me.
Oh yeah.
All right, my sister keeps saying family comes first, but I feel like I'm being asked to absorb an inconvenience just so no one gets offended. I'm all for family, but I'm also for boundaries. I keep replaying this in my head. Should I have been more polite? Should I have let him in for 5 minutes just to keep the peace? Or am I right to prioritize my comfort and safety? I'm genuinely confused, hurt, and a little angry that my sister isn't backing me up.
Okay.
Am I being unreasonable for valuing privacy over a surprise visit? Would a stranger looking in think I overreacted, or would they agree that my boundaries are fair? Darling, your boundaries are totally fucking fair,
All right.
alright? Like,
Oh yeah.
My petty side would be go over your sister and her boyfriend's house unannounced, knock on the door, and try to go in. And if your sister's
Do it during prime
but it's
procreation hours.
family! You told me family's important, so how come I can't come inside and hang out with you two?
Do it during prime procreation hours too. Catch them in the act.
Oh, when they're trying to have spicy time?
Oh yes.
I'll say, you know what she should have done is, when she saw it was out there, like, you know, faked like she was doing something really ridiculous or really gross. Just let him in and be like, sorry, I'm like digging through the trash for something to eat tonight. So I'm ready to go dumpster diving. Let's go.
I think I've told Sleepless this story, but I love telling it, so it's so funny. So, back in the day, I used to dye my hair red, like bright red. And I just finished dyeing my hair, but my hands were
being an after redhead.
and my hands were still red because I forgot to get gloves. 2 Mormons knocked on my door and I opened it and I'm like, "Oh, sorry guys,
Wait, pause. I think I know where this is going.
I said, "Oh,
They
sorry
think you have
guys,
blood in your
I
hands."
was sacrificing a chicken to my god. How can I help you today?" They turned around and walked away.
That's
Right.
that sounds great.
No Mormon has ever came to my door ever since.
Dude, I remember Mormons leaving my house because they got offended that my dad said God would ride a Harley. Mormons are like the easiest to offend, like, because the whole story was
Oh, they really are.
my dad had just when my dad and my stepmom got married, she at the time was like a part of the Mormon church, like her whole family was Mormon.
The Mormon cult.
And so her family and my dad wasn't Mormon. My family has never been like super religious. But so her parents, trying to get my dad to convert, were sending missionaries to our house. And they came in and like part of the conversation, they were using all of these ridiculous analogies and going like, "Oh, if you worship, like if you're part of this church, yeah, you'll go to heaven, but you're gonna go to God's garage. If you're part of our church, you're gonna go to God's living room and be having coffee with them." And as a joke, my dad was like, "Well, I don't think God's garage is such a bad place that I can see what kind of Harley he rides." They got up and left. They were so offended by that.
I love that though. That's such a badass idea.
Yeah,
Exactly, and
I did that to Mormons, and then a group of Jehovah Witnesses were walking around, and I didn't have my headphones because
I can't stand Jehovah's
they were
Witnesses.
dead, and I was blasting Slipknot, and it was I forgot what song, and they heard it, and they just walked by me, pretend I didn't exist, went to the house in the back, and then just walked away. I'm like, that's right. Let Corey scream in your ears with yelling and screaming of profanity.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Best way to get people off your case, just blast
That would
music.
probably give my very, very Catholic grandmother a heart attack, honestly.
That or just blast Linkin Park.
That would probably give her a stroke. And kill my grandma?
My
Grandma.
grandchild listened to Devil's music. Oh my god.
I don't know why I'm holding my bottle of Propel water like it's a beer.
Once a drinker, always a drinker.
I promise I'm drinking kiwi strawberry flavored water.
Oh, I've got vodka in there. I might have to pour myself a drink now that the workday's over.
There you go.
Well, I
Exactly.
can't be having vodka on campus because Christian campus. So.
Well, boo.
Yeah.
No, yes you can. Just get a plastic water bottle and just put it in there and pretend it's holy water.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I'm such a lightweight that if I were to even take a sip, like people would immediately know that I'm out of it. So it's like if I'm gonna be doing things, I gotta do that at home. I probably shouldn't be saying that because there is a chance my RA might be listening. If you are, hi Taylor, I love you.
We're just feeling the Lord tonight. There's no...
Don't mind her. Her ADHD medication is off the wires right now, so just pretend she doesn't exist.
I mean, Taylor's also.
There's nothing unholy going on in this chat right now.
No, not at all.
Not at all. All right, Miss Kitty, you have a story for us?
I'm trying to decide between two. I have a bridezilla story or a pet cockroach.
I know the pet cockroach story.
All right. So we're looking for a bridezilla story.
Bridezilla story. I know the cockroach one. I was like, why? Just why?
Pet cockroach one.
Good. Let's hear the Bridezilla.
Okay. So this was literally just titled.
Also, I have a feeling you all are doing this because I'm going to get married. Is that it? Are you trying to tell me Hatter's going to be a Bridezilla?
Oh. No, I do not believe you would ever be a bridezilla. I just find this extremely entertaining because some people absolutely lose their goddamn minds when they get married.
What can you lose that you never had?
That is also true, which is why I know this would never be you.
What can you lose?
Anyways.
Continue.
I don't even know if this is allowed in this group, but I'm really starting to get anxious about my bridal party presented to me after my wedding. I'm afraid I'm being a bridezilla and I need unfiltered opinions from strangers. I feel my family and my bridal party won't say anything to me if I'm being a bridezilla, so here goes. Here are the things that are starting to make me worried. 1. I'm not paying for my bridesmaids' dresses. My reasoning for this is that I don't really care what they wear as long as it's black. Pants, a sundress, or a full evening gown is fine as long as it's long and black. It's a backyard wedding, so I don't feel like a formal dress code is required. However, one of my bridesmaids said, I need to save for your wedding, and it made me anxious they feel they need to spend money to be at my bridal party. 2. I'm not paying for their hair or makeup. Honestly, I'm going to a salon the morning of my wedding to get my hair done. I feel like hiring a, quote, bridal hairstylist makes getting a basic style much more expensive. As for the makeup, I'm hiring a makeup artist, but I'm paying for my own. My reasoning is the girls don't have to get their makeup done if they don't want to. They can do their own makeup, but I feel it could be rude to not offer them this, and they might feel pressure to get makeup done because others are, and to spend more money on my wedding. 3. I'm not spending the night before with them. I want to spend the night before with my fiance, so we can wake up, get coffee, and go to the salon together and get our hair done. Then I want to meet my bridesmaids at my venue to get my makeup done and get dressed together and stuff. I feel like this is robbing them of the bridesmaid experience, like they're an afterthought. 4. I was a bridesmaid for one of my bridesmaids and she paid for everything. This is the one that makes me the most worried. When I stood in her wedding, all I paid for was my dress, shoes, and nails. She paid for my hair, makeup, and jewelry. She did this for all her bridesmaids. This makes me feel like a crappy friend because she paid for all that for me at her wedding, but for mine, she will have to pay for her own if she wants it. Her daughters are also a junior bridesmaid and a flower girl, so this would be even more cost for her if she wants them to have theirs done. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you were my bridesmaids, how would you feel about those things? And please be honest, it's not too late for me to change these things. I'm still 11 months out from my wedding. So, actually, it's not giving bridezilla to me at all, but I do love this topic. I would be unbothered at this if I were a bridesmaid, but I think the best thing you can do is get them all together and bring up these points. Have an honest conversation about them and see what they think. Strangers on the internet are going to have opinions, but it's the people who are involved who matter the most. Congratulations on the upcoming nuptials, and I hope the day is the one you want it to be.
Okay.
Sandy face.
Okay. I don't think she is a bridezilla. I mean, there are some brides who can't afford everything.
Yeah, and honestly, So the way I see it, especially when you're gonna pay for things for your bridesmaids, is like this. I think if you're gonna make them pay for something, then it should be their choice. Like if you're choosing what the dress is and you're making them buy it, that's not a good friend thing to do, right? But I think if you're gonna choose all the dresses and you want them to be all matchy, then you are obligated to pay for it. But
So
Sophie's bride,
So I told
she's saying,
I told my friends, and I told Lexi this because she's one of my bridesmaids. I told them, you will have to pay for your dress and shoes, and I will pay for the hair and makeup. 50-50.
yeah,
And
and
as long as as long as
reasonable.
it's a certain color, I don't care what the style is. It could be cut off. It can have sleeves. It can have one sleeve. I don't give two shits.
Exactly. That's what my mom did when she got married, but she also got a shotgun wedding, so.
Yeah. Yep. See, Lexi agrees with me. See, Lexi is my witness.
Yeah. Because Lexi is goated. She's one of the best mods ever.
Yeah, she is.
Everybody's getting you in the trap for Lexi.
Is it a mod party? We have all the mods in chat today. Oh my god.
Me too! Oh my god, we have all the mods here.
We have all the mods today.
Oh shit!
Mods National Anthem once more time.
Yo. Yeah. It's fun. We're having lots of fun.
Okay. Is that the end of the story, or? Oh god.
Yeah, that was it. I just wanted to go with that top on it because I thought it really kind of put everything into perspective. But I also oh my gosh, there's another one. Number 1, normal. Number 2, normal. Number 3, normal. Number 4, very nice of her. I feel like
I get
owing to number 4, I think if you want to return the favor to your friend and like to OP there, I think you can pay for her stuff, and if your other bridesmaids get all uppity about it, then you could say I'm returning a favor. And I feel like you could kind of play that off, but you also don't have to. You're not obligated to pay for anything unless, of course, you're choosing if you want them to all have the exact same hair, makeup, dress, shoes, whatever. Then you kind of have to pay it. Otherwise, yeah, you'll be out. It would not be it. But you're not requiring that, right? So if they're gonna choose, they should be able to pay for it.
I mean,
And honestly, like getting a long black dress is literally the easiest thing. Go to Goodwill, go to Value Village, wherever. You will find something. Trust me.
Dude, I had a friend who I helped plan her wedding, and we straight up got like 90% of the decorations off of Wish. A dress is so easy to find.
Oh god, Wish.
I
Good old times.
don't know about Wish, but, you know,
Good old times.
It was a great place for fairy lights. Like, they had really cheap flower string lights.
I believe it.
you know where else is a great place for that stuff? Target.
Yeah, but they're not $2 at Target.
They're not.
Oh yeah, that's true. Never mind, forget what I said.
What was it? My sister-in-law daughter's birthday passed, and it was like all theme of capybara. Like everything was capybara. I was like, where the hell did you find all capybara? She's like, to me, not it's kind of like Wish. I was like,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, oh. I'm surprised it's all real and none of it is a knockoff.
Well, it is mostly knockoffs.
It's mostly knockoffs or not even real at all.
Wait, capybara
Yeah.
is a brand? I thought you were talking about the animal.
I was talking about the animals. She found like little capybara banner and everything.
Oh, okay, I was confused
Yeah,
for a
that's so
second.
cute.
Like everything, like she found a key topper with a capybara on it. She found baggies of it, and I'm just like, and this is all from one website. Lexi capybara, and I missed it. Next time if she has one, I'll invite you to the birthday party.
Well, first he needs to move in with us.
Yes.
Move into California as soon as possible, Lexi.
I
so
told
that
you.
me and Hatter can just attack you with love and affection.
The biggest rodent of the planet. The biggest rodent of the planet.
Yeah.
Alright. Sleepless, it is your turn.
Okay. Alright. Well, since she just did the wedding drama,
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's only fair that I do that one as well.
Okay.
Also, Sleepless, earlier when you said, like, you know, Lexi has to come move to California to be with us, I'm taking that personally, because then I would be the only one not in California.
Lies, I'm in Arizona.
Exactly.
So is that
Oh, that's much closer. That's much closer to California than Washington.
Hey,
That's fair.
Moondragon, hang out with Zenry. She also lives in Arizona. There you go. 2 mods hanging out.
We're gonna have a mod party over here.
Mod party.
Well, who does Katie get to hang out with?
And yeah, next thing we know, we're just gonna start getting pictures in Discord. You know, them hanging out. Like we do.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm just fair warning, Katie, if you ever do come to Los Angeles, I'm taking you to West Hollywood.
Okay.
I'm
As
taking
long
you
as
to
you don't get bugged or anything.
No, I'm taking you to your first gay club.
So the Pink Pony Club.
Yep. I'm taking you to your first gay club.
Hey, you gotta really correct my little Catholic schoolgirl deep down inside, huh?
Of course. It only makes sense.
You have to live a little.
Yeah.
You're only in your 20s once.
Yeah, but I'm in my 20s for, what, like 9-10 years? At that time?
No. You live the life until you're 25, and then your back starts to hurting, and then you're like, I don't want to go anywhere after 26.
I'm already at that point at 21, so.
My back doesn't hurt, but I never want to go outside.
Yeah, see? There you go.
The sun is the devil.
That is
You don't
true.
do
I
sun
agree.
here, you know.
I am as white as a sheet, and I agree. The sun is the devil.
I'm all the way in the East Coast, so pack all your stuff in your car and drive down. It's not a long drive.
Right now! Right now! You'll be here by, like, at least next month.
And then you can pick up, like, Zenry and Moondragon.
What's up?
Be here by Christmas.
Katie can take the train. She just needs to get down to Seattle. And then take this train from Seattle down to towards LA. There you go.
That's true, I could. But, Seattle's also a hot mess right now.
I'm
yeah,
giving you
sure.
options.
I know, so it's like, I would have to, like, have somebody take me and, like, follow me to the train, and I would still have, like, my pepper spray and my steel-toed boots on. Maybe some
She
black
didn't say she's giving you good options, but she's giving you
Zenry's
options.
like, by at least next month. At least next month.
As long as you get here by Christmas, we're good.
Huh.
Yes.
But then also I have to be able to actually afford that shit. I can't.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Alright, so what's the story? What's drama, wedding drama?
Well, am I the a-hole for expecting my wife to visit my family for the holidays? It's actually not wedding drama. But, you know what? Whatever.
Spouse.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Spouse drama. My wife, 32,
Okay.
and I, 33, married over 2 years ago, and she's still salty about what my parents wore to the wedding. Oh my god.
Did the mother-in-law wear
If it
white?
is white,
I swear
if
to
it's
God.
white,
Then yes.
I will throw hands for you.
Calling it now, mother-in-law showed up in a wedding dress.
I'm calling it now.
100% showed up in a white dress.
I'm calling it too. Everyone in Jazz is calling it white wedding dress. Let's hear it. Let's hear what happened.
My dad wore jeans with a blazer, and my mom wore a Paratoga. Nope, hold up.
How's it spelled?
Patagonia.
Patagonia?
There we go. Patagonia, like vest, under a silk shirt, and was clearly visible, and Crocs.
That's worse
That might be worse than the wedding
Yeah.
dress.
Who wears Crocs to a wedding?
Your kid's getting married. Take a shower, rent a tux.
Who the shit wears Crocs to a wedding?
Okay, I
Who
get
the
the jeans.
shit wears Crocs outside of the shower?
Okay, I get jeans. Okay, I get the jeans, especially
That's what I would
if
do.
if you're not comfortable with wearing a suit. I get the jeans, but at least wear a nice shirt and a blazer and a tie.
I don't think a Crocs should be at a wedding.
Wait, what type of vest is it? What is it? What kind of vest is that?
Probably one of those like down vests.
I would wear
Why
Crocs.
wear a vest? Why not just throw a dress on? A dress is so easy to just toss on your body.
Exactly. You can even like improvise one out of a bed sheet if you have to. I know this because I made an impromptu toga in high school out of a bed sheet.
I would wear Crocs at the wedding reception. Yeah, I was telling Mr. Hunter, like, after we done taking photos, we can all just switch to Converse and be more comfortable. I'm doing that.
I did.
There's nothing wrong wearing Converse or comfortable shoes at a reception. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But wearing fucking Crocs to a wedding.
To a wedding?
You
Yeah.
can wear comfortable shoes and still be classy. Crocs are not classy.
They are not
You
classy.
You don't have to wear super high heels or wedges or anything. You can just wear a pump and that'd be fine. You don't need to
Up
wear
with their
Crocs.
heads for wearing super casual clothes to a wedding. Up with their heads.
Yeah.
Yes, I would be dancing my butt off away. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Like, fuck, I don't care if my guests take off their shoes and walk around barefooted. I don't care.
Dude,
The only time
I
I
was
stopped
just-
from doing that when my cousin got married is the fact that she got married outside in Yosemite. And you know, there might be things trying to eat you, so
Okay, that's fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
I was just seeing Selena Gomez's, like, pictures of her wedding because they just got married, and she's dancing barefoot. Like, that is expected for your wedding reception.
I admit I
Yeah.
don't care.
I would
too-
legit have a whole ass
That's
barefoot
not
ceremony, just
fair
saying.
enough.
Zenry writes, I admit I don't care too much for dresses on or crazy shoes myself, but dang. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
for reference, the link I posted in chat is what came up when I googled Patagonia vest, so everybody has a reference for what kind of vest she wore.
That's a workout vest!
That's not even dressy.
Here, hold on.
That's bull.
Oh, good. You're gonna put it up.
bananas.
I'm gonna change screens real quick so everyone can see what we're talking about.
Oh my
This is
God.
what the mother-in-law wore.
Bruh,
That's a workout
that's
vest.
ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Okay, what?
Okay, continue. I want to hear what the husband
Yeah, wait a minute.
OP has to say about this. Let's hear it.
Hell no.
I understood that was definitely not wedding appropriate attire, and I did tell them what to wear. However, having dealt with them my entire life, I cannot say I am surprised. She says she's upset because our wedding photos were not nice to look at and she never framed them. Which is fair. She has
Yeah.
every right not to. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That is honestly kind of an understandable thing to hold a grudge about. But I also think that not having any of your wedding photos framed is a little bit extreme. Like, there had to have been maybe some candidates that didn't have
She probably
the parents in right?
the wife probably framed like photos just of them and nothing else. Probably them,
Yeah,
and bridal
photos.
party, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's
find
what
photos
I
of,
would
like,
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
It is a mild inconvenience, but I definitely, in the long run, I don't think it's something that I personally would go to war over. But that's also because, I believe that the wedding is just one day at the end of the day, and the marriage is what matters. And if after 2 years you're still pissed about the picture of Mr. Hatter, then you didn't get married for the right reason. And that's not saying that you don't love your partner, because, I can't speak to that. Like, all we have is what was presented to us. But if you're...
I think there's still more to the story.
Yeah, I think if you're losing your mind over how the pictures came out, then you're not... Then I don't think you're really going to marry for the right reasons.
All right, continue.
Honestly,
That's
Oh, go ahead,
I
Mary.
read a little bit more, and I think it's warranted. We'll see.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, give us more, keep us.
My dad also yelled at the waiter, which was bad. Yes, but she
throw the whole
didn't
man away.
know until after the wedding, and my sister managed to get him under control so it didn't impact the wedding.
Yell.
We found... Yeah, no, that...
Wait.
If her sister had to get him under control, then it did impact the wedding. It impacted the
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
guests.
But also, I automatically hate
Yes,
people who
Lexi,
yell
Mr.
at
Hatter's in
staff.
chat.
I automatically hate people who yell at wait staff. If you like mistreat dogs or you mistreat wait staff, that is an automatic red flag. I do not want you in my life. Thank you and good night.
Well, and he
Yeah.
said earlier in the post too that he wasn't surprised at like what they were wearing or how they're behaving. So I'm gonna venture a guess
Oh,
to
so
say
this
that
is a
she's not
repeated
just holding a
behavior.
grudge
Okay.
about this one day. I'm guessing they have a habit of behaving poorly.
OP sounds. Yeah, OP honestly.
Yeah,
sounds
there's a
dangerous
history.
because
Okay,
I think he's attributing this to it was just that one time. But
here's
if he
here's
thinks a little bit harder,
here's the
he could
thing.
probably find other instances of them pulling similar stuff.
Here's the thing. If you know your parents act a certain way or dress a certain way, don't invite them.
Yeah.
If they
Or
haven't,
tell them.
yeah. It's like, look, if you act out, I'm gonna tell them to escort you out of my wedding. I do not care.
Yeah.
I do
Put
not.
up or shut up.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, he probably doesn't set boundaries with his parents in general.
He's
which
a
is
people
probably how they
pleaser.
got here in the first place.
yeah, he's a people pleaser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what
No, I
happened next?
understand. Never mind. Go on.
We fought about this a few days at the end of the wedding, but it died down and we stopped discussing it partly because my parents live 7 hours away, so she never interacted with them after the wedding.
Good on her.
She told... I mean, it's warranted. From what we're seeing right now, he has every right to hate them.
Yeah.
That is true, and the fact that he. Okay.
Okay. Let's
debatable.
wait. Let's save her comments so Sleepers can get through the
Okay.
story because we are short on time and.
This is a song, Judgment.
Facilitation. She told me then she wasn't visiting my family, and I took it to mean that year, which was fine, as the memory was too fresh, but she actually meant never. She had our son 8 months ago, and she refused to come to see my parents for the holidays. I would understand if it was that she wasn't feeling well, but she is feeling amazing because she hiked for hours the previous weekend and wants to go skiing again this season. She basically just doesn't want to interact with my family. My parents are not easy to deal with. My dad is not friendly, and he is bitter from being uh,
Better from what?
unaccomplished, unaccomplished, so that basically was left him with a miserable attitude. However, visiting once a year and sucking it up for a few hours a day when he hasn't actually blown up and or made comments towards my wife beyond at the beginning when he said he doesn't
Words are
Right.
hard.
her profession. Well, no, he said he doesn't liking her profession, so he doesn't like her profession, and not to her face doesn't seem unreasonable for her dislike him that much.
So all I'm getting from OP is like, look, I know my parents are too much to handle, but I need you to suck it up, put your big girl pants on, and have dinner with my family, so I'm not the only one who's miserable.
Yeah, he's mad at his wife for setting a reasonable boundary of not wanting to be around people who constantly disrespect her, and yeah, he's a giant asshole.
He is.
Yeah. Yeah, my parents just like completely shat on her career, and they didn't make an effort to dress up for our wedding, and they've already been making an effort to come visit their grandkid. They're just expecting us to come see them, but she's being so unreasonable, man.
In a few more years, he's gonna be one of those mama's boys going, the divorce came out of nowhere.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite people because, like, a lot of times in those stories, they knew what the problem was. They just didn't have the balls to fix it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, OP, what we're gonna need from you is we're gonna need you to pull those testicles down, okay? Be a man and stand up to your mommy and daddy, okay?
The moment
Okay?
the moment that your parents insult your significant other, regardless of gender or profession, you already lost that person's trust.
Yes.
Because it shows them you will always take your parents' side, regardless of what it is.
Exactly.
And it's not
I
fair
was
for
like,
them.
I don't know. I
And
don't know about the rest of y'all, but I like my men with a backbone.
like,
Like,
That is totally
if
fair.
you're not willing, if you can't even stand up for me to your family, then when will you stand up for me?
that's what
Right?
I was telling Mr. Hatter this, and I always say it. I love my mother-in-law. She treats me like I'm one of her kids. It's like, are you hungry? Let me make you some food. I'm gonna make you a plate of food.
That's just a mom thing, I think.
She
they're always,
treats
like,
me
wanting
like
to
a
feed you.
parent, like her own kid, instead of one of those monster-in-laws who's always like in your business and everything. It's like when Mr. Hatter used to live with her. It's like, hey, mom, I'm going out. She's like, yeah, just get home safe, okay? I don't care. As long as I know
That's
you're alive. That's all I care about.
And don't turn off your life 360.
Just let me see if you have a pulse really quick, and then you can go to bed.
Also, don't upstage the bride or groom and make it all about you. Nope, not allowed. That is one thing I don't have to worry about at my wedding.
Yeah.
Thank God I don't have to worry about that. But yes,
Yeah.
OP, you are the butt face. 100%.
Yeah, and Reddit deemed him the asshole as well.
Rightfully so.
Yes. Lexi writes, and wait until the wife gets pregnant. God help her. Monster-in-law is going to be all over on how
Well-
to take care of the pregnancy if she's pregnant.
Oh
too.
God, yes.
She's
Sorry
already
about that.
was pregnant, and they have an 8-month-old.
Oh God.
Oh shit. Now the wife is permanently trying to this kid.
Yeah, I didn't read the rest of it, but yeah, no, like, they have an 8-month-old, and he wants to drive that 7 hours, the 7 hours with the kid.
You have
And
an
her?
8-month-old.
Here's
Lexi.
the thing, that's not impossible
Lexi.
to, go on a long road trip with a child. I would know it because my family did it all the time. But at the same time, like,
It's an 8-month. That baby is gonna
Yeah.
probably want to poop and pee all the time and needs a bottle.
Like, that's a hell of a
Yeah.
stressful trip to go on to see people
That's
who
true.
absolutely would not appreciate your presence. So, yeah, no,
Exactly.
I don't blame her for not wanting to go.
No.
yeah, like my mom would do that with twins, no less. But she was also driving down to see her family down in California, so maybe that plays into it. But at the same time, it's like if the wife doesn't want to be taking care of a child for 7+ hours in the car, because let's face it, you're gonna have to stop to get food and gas, and traffic is sometimes gonna be a bitch. I might just be jaded because Washington drivers can't drive, but
Sorry, guys. I'm selling dog feed again. I'm trying to make money.
yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna be a long trip, especially if you're taking care of a child. And everybody's in like a cramped space, and it's not fun. Like even now, like as a grown adult, and we still when my family goes on a road trip, we are always at each other's throats by the time we get wherever we're going. That we all have to kind of go into our
Okay.
separate rooms and just not talk.
So Lexi writes, I've been through those trips with a baby. It is stressful. Stops, feed the baby, change the diaper. Boy, it's horrible and stressful. Yeah. And you're
Yeah.
and you're asking your wife to do this 7 hours there and 7 hours back.
Yeah. Because there's no way in heck that they're gonna sleep over at their house.
No.
No, I can already
You
tell.
know that if they spend the night at Opie's parents' house, and their parents are just going to steamroll any and all possible boundaries, because boundaries don't exist to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Opie writes that that his father was yelling at the wait staff. Correct.
Yeah.
Imagine dealing with
Yeah.
that when you have a 8-month baby trying to sleep, and you have a father-in-law yelling and screaming.
baby stop trying? Try.
Mhm.
It's like,
Mhm.
no, it sounds like a nightmare. I don't have kids, and I think that's a nightmare to deal with.
Absolutely not.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck
Mhm.
this shit now.
Yep.
Fuck this shit now.
Okay, Moon Dragon, it is your turn, my dear.
Alrighty. Well, continuing with the relationship drama theme. Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend that I'm thinking about leaving him after he told me you don't need me when I broke my ankle yesterday?
The heck?
I saw that and I'm like, this is interesting. I need to know what happened.
Dude, I had the same thing happen to me. What the heck?
I'll make them do the 7-hour drive. There you go. Make the in-laws do the 7-hour drive.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if they're not willing to do the drive, then they don't really want to see the kid do it. They just want something you can control.
Okay, I really want to know how OP broke her ankle.
Okay, yes, go on.
Uh-oh. Something happened with Moon Dragon?
Good.
Hello?
Good.
Moon Dragon!
Oh, sorry. I forgot I turned on push to talk, so it wouldn't be picking up all the background.
That's okay.
I've just been sitting here talking to myself, explaining why, like, oh, sorry, my
There's
cat
nothing
closed out
wrong
the
with
story
that.
and I had to find it again.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with talking to yourself. I do it all the time. I have full conversations with the voices in my head. Hi, Bob.
See, I talk to myself all the time, but a lot of times I do it at work, and other people will catch me and be like, "What are you doing?"
Okay, I'm gonna ask the same question that I asked Sleepless. Do you answer those voices in your head?
All the time.
Okay,
I mean, sometimes you need expert advice, okay?
Okay, so both of you
All the
are as
time.
mad as Hatter. Got it. So, Sleepless, you're slightly mad. Not as mad as me, but just about 85%.
We're all mad here.
We're all mad here.
Boxed in on me having full-on conversations with myself out loud, and she just looks at me, and then she just keeps going. Shout out to Subin.
Dude, I do that too, but my coworkers will like interrupt me and be like, "What are you talking about over there?" And I'm just like,
Yeah.
shit, you just totally derailed my train of thought and don't remember now."
Yes. 100%. My coworker does the same thing.
Zenry writes, I have a full conversation with the voices in my head. See? This is why we're a community. Everyone talks about their voices in their head.
Yeah.
We just get angry when someone interrupts it. Okay, so what happens, Miss Moondragon?
All right. So it starts off. God damn it! 1 second.
That's okay. Do do
Take your
do
time.
do 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 do.
Okay. There we go. Switched it back to voice activity, so if it picks up background noise, I am sorry.
That's okay. You're fine.
But I can't
Forgiven.
scroll and hold control at the same time because then it just zooms in and out.
He break her ankle. Dang, I'm curious.
Yeah, me too.
You also meow at your cat's Zenry. That's fine. I talk to Max all the time, pretending he actually understands me.
Oh yeah, no, me too. I meow my cat too.
Oh yes, I also meow at my cats.
See?
Actually, my dog is an unpaid therapist at this point.
Okay.
All right. So, title of the story: Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend that I'm thinking about leaving him after he told me that I didn't need him when I broke my ankle? My boyfriend, 32 male, who I'll call Trey, and I, 27 female, have been together for less than a year. I love him, and he's a great guy, and I am just starting to notice that we have two different outlooks and views on how relationships should be. Such as how men should treat their women and vice versa. Oof. This is gonna get rough.
Where's the red flag guy? Where's the red flag guy? I need the red flag guy going across the screen right now. It's like, zoom.
Yeah.
Batman, that's like, wait, that isn't normal. No, Batman, it is not normal. Absolutely not.
But we need to know how she did it.
We do. All right. So some context. He sees that women should be independent with or without a partner. I agree, but also feel that your partner should be able to take some of the load off of you and help out.
100%.
My idea.
The definition of being a partner.
Well, no, exactly. Like being independent is great, but part of being in a partnership is, trying to make each other's lives easier.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. He would also like me to figure things out before I call him, which is weird to me. Like, what the?
What? Like, figure what
Damn
out?
luggage, brother.
Yeah, I don't know. That's its own sentence. It just says he wants me to figure things out before I call him, which is weird to me. And I'm like, what are we talking about? Are you calling him with like advice and he's telling you figure it out before you call me?
I think it is more
Now
like...
you're calling somebody because you are confused about something. And
I
then
think
he
it's
just
more
goes,
like...
"Figure it out yourself."
I think it's probably like plumbing stuff or car stuff. Like probably stuff like stuff like
I mean,
that.
that's a possibility, but like if it's something like plumbing or car, that's not a basic thing that you don't know that you've never done
That's
yourself.
a boy job.
Nah.
Even as
That's a
someone
guy
who knows
job.
how to do boy stuff, there are certain boy things that I wouldn't feel comfortable doing on my own.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I have never installed a kitchen sink before. Like, I would need somebody to help me with that, and I'm not just gonna fucking wing it with a YouTube video because what if I destroy
mean-
my piping? I don't have the
You
money.
don't know.
I dad do that, but to each their own.
Okay, what else did he want her to do?
Okay, so it says, so now to the story. I bought him some chips a few days ago. He kept forgetting them in the car. It was 5 a.m. and he got off working 10 hours, called me and asked if I could go grab them out of the car. No big deal. We had a regular conversation like how was work, and he would tell me, and he'd tell me, and I would just see him once he got home. The grammar here is giving me a stroke.
Okay. Do you need CPR?
No, she needs you to
Sorry, I
actually
forgot I
read
totally
the grammar
read it.
book in 3rd grade.
OP needs to
Alright, where was I at? Sorry, I'm trying to find my space. I totally got lost.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I would just see him once he got home. Once we got off the phone, I got up, went out to the car to get the chips. I forgot to turn on the porch light and missed the step out front and fell. I heard
Oh,
a crack
no.
on my left foot and on my way down to the ground and immediately knew something was wrong.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
I picked myself up after screaming in the front yard in pain and went back in the house. I sat at the kitchen
oh
table,
no.
panic attack until he got home. In the
Oh,
meantime,
geez.
I took it off my sock and saw that my left ankle was swollen to the size of a golf ball,
Eek.
and the right leg hurt the most. So I guess she injured both her
Oh yeah.
Ankles.
Oh yeah. I know that
They
pain.
probably.
I know
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
pain.
I sprained both of mine from falling down the stairs. Oh, I know.
They hurt. It hurts.
Yeah, I'm
hurts.
fortunate enough to have never broken an ankle, but I did trip on a curb and sprain my ankle once, and that was bad enough. I don't ever
Oh, yeah.
want to break it.
I
I've
sprained
never sprained or broken my ankle.
I sprained my ankle twice. And that was fun.
I think I sprained mine twice in high school, and then once after being an adult. And both of them at the same time.
That's awful.
It hurt.
Yeah, it was not fun.
It was not fun.
I had to rehabilitate myself by myself while dating somebody. It was ridiculous.
Oof.
So let me guess.
Yeah.
Let me guess what happens with this stupid boyfriend. Oh, I can just
You
imagine.
can do it yourself. It'll be fine.
Trash! Throw him in the trash!
Right? He sounds like a trash boyfriend, I'm not gonna lie.
I
Alright.
agree.
Once he got home, he heard me hyperventilating and walked into the kitchen. He saw me and he sees me and goes, "What's wrong?" I
Oh my god.
I couldn't
Well, I'm
speak, so I
sorry.
pointed to my ankles and eventually told him I fell going out to the car. He panicked seeing how big my ankle was and goes, "I don't know what to do." He picked me up and took me to the couch. He walked off and I was crying hysterically in pain. He tells me he's gonna go outside and smoke, and when he comes back inside, I insist that I need to go to the hospital. He goes, "Okay, but right now?" Yes, right now.
Right fucking now!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, dude.
Throw the
no.
whole. Yeah, throw the whole boy.
Throw him away!
Urgent
Throw him
care.
away!
Oh my god, okay, there's more to
Maybe,
this.
Okay,
maybe
okay.
once Opie gets urgent care, she'll need a hot nurse who can replace her deadbeat boyfriend.
Okay.
Oh,
what-
that sounds like a plan.
Yes. Dr. McDreamy,
Alright,
where
well-
are you, Dr. McDreamy?
Alright, he goes, "Okay,
Henry
but
said, "Throw the whole boy
I just
away."
got off work and I need to shower." I got so irritated that I just yelled, "Go ahead," and got angry. I was in unbearable pain. He says, "Okay, I'll take a quick shower." 30 minutes later, all I could do was think of calling an ambulance. I was still crying.
Wait!
Once
Who takes a 30-minute fucking shower?
Bro, the shower will be there when you get back from urgent care.
I'm
Like, right?
I'm falling in my chair right now.
Like, I'm a creature of habit when it comes to my showers. They're like clockwork, okay? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. every time. I'm usually in there for like half an hour. Don't ask why.
But if your roommate has a broken ankle, you're gonna like, you know, my shower, peace out. I gotta help her out real quick.
Dude, if something happens to Ben, I need to run her to the hospital. You want to pick her up and just run. She's tiny, so it would be easier to pick her up. But
Who takes a 30 fucking minute
she's
shower?
also behind me, so she's hearing every word that I'm saying. Maybe she's taking it as a compliment. I hope she is.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't be the first time I've embarrassed myself in front of her. Sure as hell won't be the last.
Okay, what does this stupid man do next? I'm sorry, not a man. He's not a man. He's a boy.
That's a boy.
Right?
He's a boy.
All right, so once he finally got out of the shower, he double checks and says, "Are you sure you want to go?"
Yes!
I scream, "Yes!" He panics and goes, "Okay," while putting on his clothes. I was wearing a muumuu and free balling, so I asked him to grab me some panties and shorts. It took him a few minutes to get it, but he did. He helped me put on clothes and walked off to do whatever. It felt like he was stalling. So I go, "You know what?
He was
Fine.
100%
I'll just call an ambulance." I felt like he had no sense of urgency. He called me crazy for mentioning an ambulance and said, "I wouldn't put this on you if it were the other way around." That made me really upset, and I shouted, "Are you going to take me or not?" He asked, "Does your ankle hurt or not?" Oh my god.
Okay.
This guy.
Okay, if he asks me that, I'm like, I don't know. Let me punch you 20 times in the ball sack, and then you tell me if it hurts or not.
Like, Jesus Christ, like, she's sitting here fucking crying in pain, and he's like, "Are you sure you need to go to the hospital?" And, like, then he fucking dawdling around, and she's like, "You know what, I'm just gonna call an ambulance." And he's like, "Oh, you're crazy. This guy's a jackass."
Dude, throw the whole man away.
Throw the whole man.
And it's like,
Exactly.
you know that they haven't even been together a year yet, right?
No.
So if he's not gonna stick with her through something as simple as, you know, a broken ankle, not that that's simple, but you get what I mean, then how is he gonna stick with her if
She gets
If, you
freaking
know,
pregnant. Oh, I can just
she's
imagine
pregnant,
if
yeah.
she's pregnant.
is this guy gonna cut and run during labor because it's so uncomfortable for her? She's literally in
Oh.
pain because she's pushing a watermelon out of a coin hole.
Now he's gonna be the guy going, "Are you sure your water's broken? Do we really need to go to the hospital for this? Can't you just squat in the backyard and catch?" Like,
This is a broken ankle. Imagine him doing this if she's in labor.
right?
Yeah. Which I've heard is far more painful.
Yes!
Never experienced a broken ankle or labor myself, but I'm just gonna take other moms' words for it.
Yeah, I feel like other moms are pretty reliable when they say that labor sucks ass.
I was in.
Yeah.
I was
Wait,
in-
actually, we have a mom in chat, Lexi. Like,
If
is
she's-
labor super painful?
If she's still here, she's probably went to get her kids to sleep. I was in the labor
probably,
room
yeah.
with one of my closest friends when she was having her second child. She bruised my hand because how hard she was squeezing the crap out of my hand.
Dude, there are so many stories like that. Like, I remember talking to somebody who worked in an ER, and they always said, they're like, "Yeah, you'd be surprised at how often we have to, like, bandage up husbands' hands afterwards
Oh,
because
yeah.
the wife was squeezing so hard they popped their finger bones."
Oh yeah. Thankfully, it was not my dominant hand. Because I would be more sad if it was. But yeah, my hand was blue and purple for like a week and a half.
But you were still there when she needed you. And this guy probably
And
wouldn't.
I feel so
You're
sorry
a better boyfriend than this guy.
And I feel so sorry for her husband because he faints for the sight of blood. The poor guy, like, the moment the baby came out, he ran to the bathroom and puked his brains out. He was strong enough to hold on to it until his wife was done.
You know what? Kudos to him for being able to last that long. Okay, he tried.
He's on the autistic side, so I give him props. I'm like, Richard, I'm proud of you, and puke your brains out as much as your heart content.
Let it all out. Dad.
Let it all
You
out.
earned it.
His response, I never want to have a kid again. Too painful for me to watch.
You know, I'm sure his wife was thinking the same thing. This is too painful. No more children.
And if you always want to have more children, then adopt children. I'm a firm believer in adoption.
Oh god. So what happened next?
All right.
I'm starting to get ticked off with this dude.
All right. Fast forward. We are in the car on our way to the ER. I tell him once I get in and get situated, he can go home. I understand he's tired and hungry. He said that I was crazy and he was staying. I let it go. Once I get into a room, the doctors asked if he could step out while they did x-rays. He stepped out. The x-rays took 5 minutes. I thought he went out into the hallway. An hour goes by and he calls me asking, what are they saying? I told him that we were waiting on x-rays to come back and asked, where are you? He said he's in the lobby. He fell asleep and that he was going to come back to the room. He comes back with food. He got me a sandwich. He eats and falls asleep again, but I noticed he couldn't get comfortable. He starts complaining about how long they're taking and how tired he is and how he's worked and it got annoying, or how hard he's worked and how it got annoying really fast.
All I'm hearing is mop 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 mop.
Right?
Me, me,
It's a lot
me.
of-
I.
Your injury is inconveniencing me.
Oh god.
All right. 1 p.m. rolled around and still nothing from the doctors. And Trey is huffing and puffing. So I told him to go home because he's not helping and I can't do anything. He leaves and about 45 minutes later, the doctor says I sprained my left ankle and broke my right. No surgery was needed. The doctor gave me 2 boots, crutches, and released me. I tried calling him. No answer. So I got an Uber home. 10 minutes prior to getting home, I called Trey again. He picked up and said that he unlocked the door for me. I get out of the Uber, struggling to walk to the door, so the Uber guy helps me the best he's allowed to. I got in and I laid down on the couch. The next day, Trey has an appointment to get his haircut, and I ask him while he's out if he can pick up my pain meds. He says yes. He leaves. I take a nap, and when he gets back, I ask about the pain meds, and he says, yes, I haven't gotten them yet. I'm annoyed, but I didn't say anything. He starts making food and drinking and says he's about to lay down. I'm pissed because, what? Whatever, I need to wash up and use the bathroom. So I get up as best as I can to go use the bathroom. You have to walk past the bedroom to get into the bathroom. He's eating chips and laughing at videos. I use the restroom and try to wash up as best as I can and make it back to the couch. The pharmacy closes at 5 and it's 2 p.m. at this point. I didn't say anything. I dozed off until about 4. I yelled his name and he came into the living room and I asked about the meds and he says, yes, I'll go get them. I told him I got up and used the bathroom. I told him I got up and used the bathroom and washed up and he goes, I'm proud of you. You don't need me. And I want everyone around me independent. And besides, what are you going to do while I'm at work? I told him I would obviously figure it out, but while you're here, it would be nice if you would help. I immediately got mad because he's my man, my boyfriend. We talk about marriage and kids. I couldn't help but think to myself, I can't marry someone like this. A few hours ago, yeah, right? A few hours go by and it's 8 p.m. and I say to him, I can't change you, but all I can do is change if I want to deal with it with you or not. In the most polite voice possible. He flipped out, said I was threatening him and I would regret anything that happens and he will be fine, and then stormed out of the living room and hasn't said a word since. Update soon, am I the asshole? No, you are not the asshole.
Absolutely
You know
not.
what? This actually,
The-
I'm gonna give the childhood story. This actually reminds me of me helping my mom out when she had carpal tunnel done on her arms. Both times. My dad did jiggly squat. None.
Bruh.
And then my mom had her tailbone removed because she fell. Made her drive me to the fucking laundromat while she was still recovering because he didn't want to fucking do it.
That's ridiculous.
My dad did that, and I'm just like, the first time I was 12, 13 years old, and then this one was I was in middle school. So I was like, you're making a child take care of their mother, and you're supposed to be fucking doing it. What happened to the vows you made?
In sickness and in health.
Yeah, from riches to poor to death to us part. Apparently, you didn't take those for granted to heart. Throw the whole freaking boy out. Throw the whole man out.
Throw the whole thing out.
I'm sorry. That is where I go to jail for using the frying pan like yeah, I would use the frying pan too. And make him feel.
I have the bonk bat ready.
Oh god, it is so irritating. Like there is no, like Moon Dragon said before, there is nothing wrong being independent, but in certain situations, you should have some help.
No, exactly. Like, it's great to be able to take care of yourself and know how to do things for yourself. But, like, part of having a partner is you guys are supposed to make each other's lives easier where you can.
Yeah.
Am I capable of making my own food? Absolutely. But it would still be nice if, you know, like, hypothetically, if I had a boyfriend, it would still be nice for him to have food ready for me when I get home from work.
Yeah.
Even though I'm capable of doing it myself. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the workload should be 60-40, but both partners should be the ones trying to do 60 instead of 40.
No,
exactly.
I bet he turned it into a damn infant if it were the other way. Oh yeah. That's why it's like hearing guys saying, "Oh, women's cramps are not a thing," and it's like, okay, here's the cramp machine. Take it up a notch to a 5.
Yeah.
See how you can handle that.
Dude, seriously, like, I should go
Once
and
they
stop on
hit
the
the
internet.
third point, like certain pain, they start crumbling over. It's like we have to deal with this every month. And
Yeah,
you
and
still go to
it's
school.
not all. You take your
It's
mind
constant.
off, you put your big girl panties on, and you deal with it.
You go to school.
And
you
some
go
of
to
us
work.
don't even take Midol, so.
Yeah, and we
Oh
still,
yeah, I take Pampers, so.
yeah, and we still have to go to work. We still have to go to school. We still have to live our lives while we're dealing with pain that we just want to curl up in bed and cry our sorrows away.
All day, I wanted to lay on my floor and watch Bluey and call my mommy, but I couldn't do that because I had things to do, and my mommy had things to do. Regardless.
Let me.
No, I've had to leave. Like I've had to leave work because the pain from a cramp got so from a period cramp got so bad that I was vomiting. Like
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't had so bad that I've been vomiting, but definitely to the point where I'm like, I cannot do literally anything. I cannot focus on anything because everything just hurts and it just does not feel. Everything just feels out of place.
Let me.
But then, like, kind of going back to the story, like what we were saying earlier, like, if this guy can't handle his
there's a
partner
echo going
like,
on.
not being able to walk, how is he going to handle
Why is there an echo?
her getting pregnant, going into labor? How is he going to handle raising a child?
Wait, hold
Because
on.
if this scares him, dude,
Where's the echo coming
to
from?
take your partner to the emergency room at 9 o'clock is so scary, then you're going to be in for a rude awakening if you ever have kids because, you know, someone's going to have to do night duty. Someone's going to have to change a shitty diaper or two.
Okay, hold on.
And
Katie,
guess what? That
Katie-
isn't all going to be on mom. Some of that has to be on dad.
Okay, hold on. What do you mean there's an echo going on, Zenry? Is it fixed? Is there still an echo? I'm sorry for interrupting. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's going on now.
No, you're good.
I'm so annoyed. There's other voices for a bit, but now it's gone. Okay, I think it's because I had the desktop audio and Discord friends on. So, that could have been it. But, I'm sorry, Katie. I was trying to figure out what was going on.
No, you're good. I was pretty much finished anyway. Like, basically, the gist was, if
Wait,
Frey can't handle,
the boyfriend
Frey
threatened...
can't handle,
The boyfriend threatened OP, correct?
yes. Oh, that's another red flag. If he's willing to threaten OP, a grown woman, then imagine having a child with this clown. Okay, like, I can see that he would totally use the child against OP. You don't want to unlock Mama Bear mode. And maybe I'm just saying that because my mother is terrifying when she's angry. But regardless, you should never be attempting to unlock Mama Bear because you are literally courting death if you do that.
Oh god. If she does break up with him, I get the feeling that guy's gonna turn into a stalker.
Oh yeah. That's like a move.
He's gonna be like, you can't do anything without me.
Break up.
And you're gonna see me until you die.
Yeah, like, he's gonna mow the lawn for you and stuff. Although, the lawn mowing, that reminds me of something my mom said. This was shortly after my bio dad left. But I was sitting on her lap as she drove the mower around the backyard. And I remember her looking at me and saying, just because you never saw Mama do it doesn't mean Mama can't. That stuck with me. That still sticks with me.
Okay, so we're finally done weaving everything. Now we set up the necklace. Was there any more to that story, Moon Dragon?
No, that is the end of it at the moment. I did check her profile to see if there was an update, but there's nothing there, just this post so far.
Oh god.
So, which was maybe yesterday.
OP, if you ever hear this story, please let us know you're safe.
Well, all of the comments are calling the boyfriend a giant asshole. So
yeah.
Hopefully
good. At least
yes.
there's some
improves that.
Yes, he is a giant butt face.
100%.
Okay,
100%.
All right, Miss Katie, your turn.
Alright. It is my I'm gonna stick with the topic of relationship advice because that seems to be our theme for tonight.
Not intentionally.
Unintentionally, no, man, I had this one saved, and now it's gone.
That's why I put everything on Google Docs.
Yeah.
Need another story?
Alright, well, nope, I have others.
Okay.
Have you heard the boyfriend peed the bed story? I'm like dying to read that one.
Yes, I have, but go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Alright. So, am I the a-hole? My boyfriend peed the bed and is mad at me for my response. We're gonna let that settle because that's kind of a wild title. So, my boyfriend, male 27, and I, female 23, just moved into a new house and bought a new mattress. Last night, I woke up to a wet feeling under my arm and hand. My boyfriend was already up and in the bathroom. When he came back, I asked him if he spilled something in the bed or knew why it was wet. He told me that he thinks he peed the bed.
Bruh.
I asked him again and said, wait, are you serious? And he said, I think I peed in my dream and peed in real life. Time out, because
That happened.
that happened to me once. It was summer camp, summer before 9th grade. I'd had a lot of iced tea that day, and I peed in my dream, and then I woke up the next morning and the bed was wet. I was so mortified. I had to go to my I went to my counselor and I was like, "Does this not happen?" I was such a mess. She was like, "No, it's okay, it's okay." It was the last day anyway, and so like we had to clean the cabin and everything. So she was like, "It's okay. We'll get this all cleaned up and you'll be fine." All right, deep breaths. So yeah, that does happen. Anyways, the story again. We are both half awake at this point, and I'm just surprised that he actually did wet the bed. I asked him to go grab stuff to clean it up, and he told me that it was fine. I asked him what he meant by that, and he grabbed a towel, laid it on the wet spot, and got back into bed to go to sleep.
Gross.
Oh my god.
Ew! I pulled the
so
covers off of him.
unsanitary.
I pulled the covers off of him and told him that he needs to go grab stuff to clean it up because I don't want it to get stained, and it's a new mattress, and we don't have a mattress cover for it yet. Oh my god, that's even worse. He told me that it was fine and I'm overreacting. This statement naturally pissed me off. That was so uncalled for.
This actually happened to me. Max peed on the bed, on my side of the bed, and I tried to clean it up as much as possible, and then I put 2 towels over it, and I had to sleep on it. So I've been there.
Like, it's one thing when your dog does it. But
Yeah,
like,
but your partner?
But your partner,
human partner, that's different. Anyways, he told me that it was fine and I'm overreacting. That statement naturally pissed me off. And I told him I'm not going to sleep in his piss, and that's not fair to me. He told me he'd clean it in the morning and that it's not a big deal and doesn't warrant the reaction I have.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
No, that's gross.
That was
dude.
not
Like,
the
clean it
solution I
up.
wanted. That was not the solution I wanted, so I took all the sheets off the bed and threw them at him and told him to go sleep on the couch. It was very irritating hearing him tell me that I'm overreacting because I asked him to clean up the pee in the bed we both slept in. He then knocked on the door 10 minutes later asking for a new blanket because the one I gave him smelled like pee.
Oh, I wonder
So I
how.
didn't adjust it. So am I the a-hole for overreacting to my boyfriend not cleaning up the pee in the bed right away?
No,
Yeah.
justified.
The top comment is great. Not the asshole, and get the pee remover used for dogs because soap and water won't do the trick.
You know what? Practical advice right there. I can get on board with it.
Oh yeah.
Me too. Basically call him a
Oh my
dog.
gosh. Oh my god, there was another one that's so great. NTA, and if he stays doubled down on this, I would strongly suggest rehoming him and finding one that's housebroken.
That's good.
You know what? I might have to
Oh my
get the,
God.
I might have to get the pet remover thingy for Max if he ever pees anywhere again. I might have to get it.
Oh, yeah, we have copious amounts of that because Tasha is a pug. It's so... Anyways. Now, update to that story.
Okay,
because we
okay.
have an update.
I understand being in the middle of the night, but at least take off the blankets and everything, throw them in the washing machine,
Yeah.
clean it up to your best ability, and then, like, hey, look, I'm sorry, I'll do a better cleaning in the morning. Time to go back to sleep.
Yeah. The other thing
Yeah.
is, especially if it's going to be really stinky or if it's going to stain, which he will do both, you want
Yeah.
to clean that as soon as possible, otherwise it will stain and the smell will live on forever.
Zenry writes,
Yeah.
Zenry writes, create him
I
up.
also can't crack open a beer on this campus, so I'm cracking open something even better, a Capri Sun.
Okay. I was trying to say, Zenry writes, create him up and send him off for sure. There you go.
Yep,
Put him in a crate.
agreed.
Send him back to the pound. Oh boy. Okay, so update. Thank you guys for the quick replies. This was my first post on Reddit, and I don't use it very much, but after he left for work today, I really couldn't get the situation off of my mind. Thought I'd see what y'all had to say. I'll address a few comments from the first post. First off, I wish it was fake, but I really did wake up yesterday to piss in the bed and ended it arguing with my boyfriend. My boyfriend and I have only lived together in small stints, and they're here in my
Words are hard.
Words are so fucking hard, man.
Also,
My
no one.
boyfriend and I
Also,
only
no one
lived
saw
together.
me dropping the necklace. No one saw that, right? No one saw that. Okay, good.
No.
No.
Did you?
I don't know. Did I?
Oh, my lights are still lightning McQueen red because I was washing cars last night. Anyways, sorry, I can change the color of my LED lights in my room. Anyway, so my boyfriend and I have only lived together in small stints here and there before, but this is the first time we have our own house, just us. Congratulations. No, he doesn't have a drug or alcohol problem. He's diabetic. He takes meds and wasn't drinking that night. Wait. Okay, no. No, he doesn't have a drug or alcohol problem, does not have diabetes, doesn't take meds, and wasn't drinking that night. He just worked an overnight shift the previous night and he was pretty tired. He's never done this before since we've been together, so that's why I didn't believe him at first. And we don't have a lot of money right now, so we got a mattress from Walmart for $300. For those of you bashing that detail, lol. We're not going to shame Walmart shoppers, okay? We're not. We're really not.
I mean,
We're a
I
little
got
bit.
mine from Target, so.
I got mine from a
Yeah.
swap meet. Gotta
Mine was
love.
given to me, so.
Yeah. Gotta love
mine
swap
is
meets.
provided by the school, so mine is provided by the school, and it's reversible, and it's also really easy to clean, which is nice. Anyways, we both ended up cleaning up the pee after I threw the sheets and blankets at him, and I took the bed because our couch isn't big, and I really couldn't be bothered to move to the couch when I felt like I did nothing wrong. Understandable, 100%. I was tired and wasn't thinking that part through entirely. Also, he is not a horrible, abusive boyfriend, has a fetish, etc., like some of the comments have said. Ew. And I didn't throw him out of the house. He was truly half awake and was just not responsive the way he needed to be after peeing in our bed. Anyways, he got back home from work today with flowers and my favorite ice cream. He told me he was thinking about what happened last night all day and that he was sorry. He apologized for dismissing me and that he was disrespectful. I told him the only issue I had with the situation was him telling me I was overreacting for me wanting him to clean up the peed bed. That wasn't fair to me and expect me to be okay with sleeping in his pee. Let me be clear. I understand accidents happening, but to sit there and tell me my response to needing it clean ASAP is unwarranted is insane. I appreciate the gesture and I did read what you guys said. He doesn't have any underlying trauma or alcoholic issues. He just peed the bed by accident. I wasn't shaming him for peeing the bed. I was mad at his response. I'm trying to be understanding that he was tired and wanted to go back to bed, but at the same time, this affects both of us. I just needed him to be responsible and acknowledge that what I said was valid and he needs to grow up. He did order a mattress cover that will be here tomorrow. Smart. So until that's on the mattress, I don't want him in the bed with me. I think making him sleep with those sheets and blankets did jolt him awake to realizing the gravity of the situation. I'm still a bit hurt from how he handled the situation. I'm still a bit hurt from how he handled the situation selfishly and was inconsiderate, but he seems pretty remorseful, so we'll see how we both feel later. That's it for now. Thank you guys for your advice. I think boyfriend made up for his brozo actions here.
Yeah.
Flowers and
Yeah.
ice cream, man. Like that's how you do it, right? Unless
Oh,
He
yeah.
also ordered a
unless
mattress
your girl is
cover,
lactose
so.
intolerant, and in that case, I'm so sorry. But like flowers and ice cream, man, that's how it's done.
Yeah. That's like the perfect, like, apology for sure.
Yeah, no, he seems
Yeah.
sorry and like he wants to make up for it, so I think he's safe. That was just a stupid half asleep response.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Half asleep, that makes more sense. Like, if he was fully awake, then, like, and he said that with his whole chest, like, bro, what the heck are you doing?
Right.
Is there any more to the story, Miss Katie?
Nope, that was it.
All right, Miss Sleepless, your turn. Yeah, buddy.
Hey. Alright, I have another relationship one. And this one is probably going to get heated.
Oh, brother.
I need advice. My boyfriend's ex-situationship is pregnant and living in his house. I don't know how to handle this situation.
You don't. You go far away from that.
Yeah.
And an ex-situationship being pregnant means more like a full-on relationship to me.
No, what you do is you block his number, block him in everywhere, pretend he never existed, and move on with your life. That's what you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what you do.
Situationships are
Just wipe your hands
donkey
away.
shit. Yeah.
Well, speaking of dogs, one has entered the room.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's chilling in his bed under the bed. I should get a dog camera.
You should.
That'd be so cute.
Like,
So
put
If I wasn't
cute.
completely broke, I would totally buy you a dog camera.
I've actually considered getting a pet cam for my streams. Have it pointed either the cats or the fish tank.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
yeah. Put it somewhere so everyone can see Max when he comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be so cute.
Stop licking your paws, okay? I just gave you a bath yesterday. Don't stink them up with your
Yeah.
nasty breath. Rude. Sorry, I'm being a mom. Continue.
You're fine. I'm probably the same way with my children. So it starts off with an edit. Because you all blew this up, wow, I didn't expect this much attention, and honestly, howling at some of the comments calling this fake. Sorry to disappoint, this is my real life, and as wild as it sounds. Since people keep asking, yes, I actually met him at a swingers club, and
Oh.
funny plot twist. Oh, I don't want to read the plot twist.
Wait, what
Let
happened
me
to the whole
read the-
story?
No, I'm gonna do the full story and then I'll scroll back up. My bad.
Okay, I was like, wait, what happened to the story? We just dropped
I
straight
almost
into the
spoiled.
edit pool?
I got excited.
Yeah, Sleepless
Alright,
just
alright.
like completely ran past the story and
I like
just
the
jumped
180.
into the Reddit story pool. Just like, you.
It's on the very top, okay? It's not my fault. Okay, I, 28 female, met a guy, 23 male, let's call him Matt, in a club a few months ago, and we clicked instantly. I've never felt such a strong connection with anyone before, and he's deeply in love with me too. We're very bonded, and I feel safe with him.
Okay. Continue.
A few months though?
I
I don't know, man.
That sounds like a questionable way to start this off. Like she is coping so hard.
Yeah.
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 She sounds pretty delusional to me. I don't know.
I can't say anything because I fell in love with Mr. Hatter in a couple of months, so I can't say anything.
Alright, not long after we started seeing each other, before we even said I love you, he told me something heavy. He had a situationship with a woman before me. He told him he was on birth control, but he wasn't, and now she's pregnant. He pushed
Baby
hard
trap!
for him to make
Baby
things
trap!
official.
That's a baby trap right there.
Oh yeah.
I don't care what
He
anyone
pushed
says.
hard.
I don't care what anyone
Sorry.
says. If someone says, "Oh, I'm on birth control," so wear a bloody condom.
That's some good
Yeah.
advice there.
Especially since birth control isn't 100%.
No, it is not.
Unless it's abstinence.
If he says, "Oh, I'll just pull out," don't freaking listen to him.
Yeah, pulling out's not effective.
I can never understand. Like, I had a friend whose, like, whole experience with that was, oh, she played the pull-out game, and then now she has 2 kids with a guy, and I'm like, bro, how's that pull-out game? That's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't listen to anyone who says any
Like,
of those.
to each their own, but at the same time, if you're really not planning to have a baby anytime soon, the pull-out game is never strong. And again, even if you are on birth control, that is not 100%. Both parties should be in either condom / birth control at the same time.
Okay, what happened
That's
next?
just my take.
What happened next?
She pushed it hard for him to make things official and basically moved into his penthouse. It has 2 floors and she stays on one, and he stays on the other. They stopped sleeping together a few months before he met me, but he feels obligated to help her because of the baby. Whenever he suggests she moves out, he even offered to buy her an apartment. She explodes, yells at him, and accuses him of being a monster who doesn't want to take responsibility. Her parents are also calling him whenever she has a meltdown, pressuring him to be with her. He tells me he doesn't want to kick her out because of the baby, and that he plans to ask her to move to another of his apartments once the baby is born, due in December, about 2 months from now. But in the meantime, things are so messy. He can't stay over at my place or even go out with me without her creating huge drama. He also doesn't want to tell her about me until the baby is born. He has treated me amazingly since day one. No lies, no fishy behavior. He's an extremely good person, but this whole situation is wearing me out. It's so hard to spend time together, and I don't know how long I can handle the chaos.
But, baby girl, he did lie to you.
Right?
He did lie to you.
It's like no lying or sketchy behavior, except for his ex-fuck buddy living with him who is pregnant and trying to get with him.
Yeah.
Like, that's totally not sketchy.
It's like, he treats me well and he didn't lie to me. Baby girl, he did lie to you. He didn't tell you right up the front, look, this is what's going on. The girl I hooked up with says that she was on birth control. I got her knocked up. Now she's staying at my place and will not leave.
And her parents are calling him up whenever she has a meltdown.
Well, and he's not even, like, he hasn't told the ex-fuck buddy about her. He hasn't brought her around his house because he doesn't want to spend time with her when she's there. Like, he's sneaking around. Honestly, like, I have to wonder if OP is actually the side piece here.
Right.
Yeah.
It sounds like
I think.
Yeah, he's probably married or they are in a relationship and he's just making up this weird story.
Like, honestly, girl, run far away, okay? Throw the whole ass man in the trash and run away from him.
Yes.
You don't need this drama. Like, they've only been seeing each other 2 months, okay? This is way too much for 2 months. Like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
like, that's crazy.
It's 2 whole months. You don't know someone well enough in 2 months.
Yeah.
You can't say, the L word in 2 months. Maybe 6 months, maybe 8 months. Yeah. But you only know the guy for 2 months. Baby girl, leave. Find a better man.
Yeah, like 6 months is a good cap on you deciding whether you feel as if that person is gonna be your person, because 6 months gives you enough time to decide whether this person is a forever person or not.
Right, like that's a good amount of time to decide, like, okay, is this something we're gonna, is this gonna turn into something serious? Like,
Yeah.
Right. So she asks, what would you do in my place? Should I wait until the baby is born to see if things stabilize? Or am I being naive, giving this relationship a chance?
Yes.
No, honey, you need to leave. This is way too much. This is, like, he hid the fact that he might be a father from you in the first place. Like, even without all of the fucking, like, drama that baby mama is supposedly causing, if he didn't tell you up front, like, that he's a father, that should be one of the first things.
If he's not willing to tell you something big, then that kind of makes you wonder if he's willing to lie about something big, he's definitely willing to lie about something small.
No, exactly. Like, what else is he willing to lie about if he's not even going to be upfront with you about being a parent, which is not something that you can really hide. Like, if they're going to lie to you about something that can be very easily disproven, then what else will they try to lie to you about, basically?
Yeah. It's like, regardless of the situation, just be upfront. Like, look, I'm going to be a dad. I don't know how you feel about kids. If you're okay with me, dating me while I have a baby.
Exactly.
Yeah. The first round of meeting somebody is the right time to dish out all of your insecurities right then and there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, you should really, like, be having important conversations like, that early in the relationship in ways. Like, okay, like, be upfront. Like, do you want kids or not? Because if one of you wants kids and the other doesn't, then all you're going to be doing is wasting each other's time. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. So we do have that update.
Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
And since people keep asking, yes, I actually met him at a swinger club. And funny plot twist, the girl he came with that night, I wanted to sleep with her, and I did. And him too. So yeah, it started messy. No denying that. For the first month, I didn't even know what he did for a living. So the he's rich equals red flag comments are missing the point. His money has nothing to do with why I'm struggling. The problem is his inability to set boundaries with the pregnant ex-situationship. Also, because a lot of you told me to set a deadline, I already did. I told him yesterday he has until the end of January to sort this situation out. Otherwise, I'm walking. So yeah, we'll see if he grows a backbone or if I'll be single again by February. Wild story? Yeah. Fake? No. Life's just stranger than Reddit sometimes.
Okay, you met him in a swingers party and he brought her. Yeah, they are a couple. Usually swinger parties are couple stuff. Like a switch couple.
Yeah, I don't know the whole swinger thing.
Okay.
I'm a good little Catholic girl, so.
That's perfectly fine.
It's basically partner swapping. They go to these big parties and sleep with each other's wives and husbands.
Yeah. It's basically...
Okay.
It's mostly for people who have, like, those open relationships. And also, like, spice things up in the relationship as well. It
does not sound like the kind of thing I would attend.
It's not everyone's cup of tea. It is not everyone's
the
cup
whole
of tea.
ethical non-monogamy thing just seems, in general, really unhealthy to me. Like,
Exactly.
But yeah, you met him in a swingers party, and then he brings up this whole crazy story. Yes, the guy's probably married and trying to get out of the relationship and dragging you along with the ride.
Oh god, if
But
he's
also-
trying to get out of the relationship, what if he's trying to get out of, like, not just the relationship with the baby mom, but also with the baby?
Yeah. So he's like, if
Like,
I have
if-
to go through hell, I'm taking you with me because I want you.
Mm-hmm.
God.
But I'm also like, if there's a potential that my partner could have a kid and it seems like they're stepping out on that kid, I'm sorry, I would not be with that person. Like,
right. Like, if
Like,
you're
that's
gonna
just
have a
not-
kid, then fucking take care of your kid. Like,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna turn on my light. This is getting dark.
Oh no.
And
want
then
that
there
Ian
is
is
light.
mine.
I have created light. Shine
Wait,
upon
light.
me. Alright. There was an edit to that story, or is that it?
That was the edit.
Okay. And that's it on the story?
So that is the end.
Okay. Miss Moondragon, do you have a tea story for us?
yes, we've got petty revenge stories over here.
Yes,
Yeah.
We need one. We need one.
Yes, we need petty revenge.
Petty.
All right.
Tea.
So, this one is titled, Try to Drive Me Out of My Rental House. How does getting your own rent doubled and getting fired sound?
Ooh.
This sounds like nuclear revenge. but
That's a
let's see what
nuclear
happens.
revenge happening right there.
Years ago, I rented a duplex from a very nice owner. He was honest and reasonable. I put a healthy security deposit down and moved in. Unfortunately, he was not my day-to-day contact. That was the delightful and charming Giselle. She was the on-site landlord. I found out later that she was a tenant who the owner made an arrangement with in return for cutting her
Oh,
rent
boy.
in half. Pretty sweet deal. She collected and
Ew.
deposited rental checks, arranged repairs, and handled other day-to-day things. The neighborhood had about 5 duplexes owned by this man. Giselle hated me from day one. And what's more, she lived in the other half of the duplex.
Oh no.
You know all the nightmare petty landlord stuff you see on this sub? Giselle ticked all those boxes. HOA style Karen obsessed with the rules. Yelled at my friends for parking an inch over her side on the duplex. My phone or doorbell rang if my place wasn't stone quiet the minute after quiet time. Rental checks I dropped in the same mail slot I always did, and rental checks somehow always got lost when I dropped them in the same mail slot as always. Appliances and things not fixed, anything resembling a timely manner, etc. It was more annoying than awful. I told myself I could live with it as I was going to be moving closer to my job after my lease ran out. Later, I found out why she hates me. She had wanted a friend of hers to move into the duplex that I was renting, but the owner said no because her credit check was awful and mine was sparkling. So she just wanted to make my life miserable out of pure spite. As the end of the lease drew closer, I noticed my water heater was leaking. I dried the floor around it and put some towels down. Then I emailed Giselle. I had wisened up and started a digital trail by then. No response.
Good.
A week later, I resent the email with a friendly, just in case you missed this, it could be a real problem. No response. Another email with, I had a friend who is a plumber look at it and he recommended immediately. Finally, she responded with, I'll look into it, and nothing else. She was just trying to run the clock out on me. It had been about a month now, and I was just a few weeks away from moving. I saw Giselle watering her flowers and approached her and mentioned it. She blew me off, but finished the conversation with a threat. I hope you're keeping it clean around there. I'm a stickler when it comes to final inspection. If you want to get any of your deposit back, you better be ready to pass with a white glove.
I noticed you're a stickler lady.
You're right.
You
Okay,
just
then.
said.
Okay, then. That's how you want to play? Fine. I was trying to figure out how I would get petty revenge. About a week later, right before my last rent check was due, I happened to see the owner in the neighborhood, and Giselle was nowhere to be found. And that's when it struck me how I could make all of this work. I went out to say hi and tell him thanks for renting to me and that I appreciated it. He was very friendly, and he said he was sorry I was leaving, etc., and if I needed anything, to let him know. Checkmate. I asked him if he had a few minutes to come in and do the security deposit inspection. He said sure, and we went into my place together. As we were walking around looking at things, it was all positive. Yep, looks great, no issues here. And then we came to the water heater. I paused dramatically and gravely said, I hope we can come to some kind of understanding about the floor around the water heater. I opened the closet door and showed him. I told him what I had been doing to fight the leak. I pulled up the sopping wet towels I had put down the night before and told him I have no experience with mold and it was nasty stuff. He got quiet and asked, have you told Giselle about this? Why, yes, I did, and here are the copies of the emails I sent to her. He read them and noticed I had kept them in a file folder. He looked at me and said, are there other things that haven't been fixed? I showed him all the other emails I had collected. He got beet red in the face and said, okay, I think with what I have seen, I'm fine with releasing your full security deposit. In that moment, it struck me. I had one more rent check due, $750. How about instead of me writing you a check for $750 and you writing me a check for $500, I'll just give you a check for $250 and we call it even. He shrugged and said sure, signed the paperwork, and left. A few days later, I dropped off my $250 check in the mail slot. Later that evening, Giselle pounded on my door, foaming at the mouth about how I didn't write the full check, and she could get me evicted if I don't write a check for the full amount right fucking now. I explained, conveniently omitting that the owner had done the inspection, that the $750 less my security deposit, $500, was $250. Giselle's eyes widened as her brain tried to comprehend what I said. She nearly exploded, yelling at me about, that's not how things are done. You have to obey the rules like everyone else. She has the final say because she does the inspection. Friends, she literally had spit flying out of her mouth. She was so enraged. I calmly told her that the owner had already done the inspection and signed off on the payment arrangement, and I told her to talk to him and get off my porch and quit bothering me. I very slowly closed the door on her. Again, her brain froze, and she went into lockdown trying to process what I had just said. That was an image I will remember forever. Before I moved, the owner came by to ask if he could come in and fix the water heater for the next tenant. I said, of course. As he was working, we talked, and he mentioned that his daughter was moving into my place and that she was going to take over the landlord duties. I asked about Giselle, and the owner simply said that she's going to be moving out. She decided she couldn't afford to pay full rent.
Claps for the owner. Let's go.
Round of
Right.
applause.
I slow clap for this guy.
Oh, yes. I feel like that one could fall into the malicious compliance subreddit, too.
Right?
That's kind of just petty revenge, like half of petty revenge in general is just malicious compliance. Because
Right?
if like they're telling you to do something ratchet, the only way to show them how ratchet they're being is to do it.
Right?
Let them
Like,
know.
sometimes you just gotta match their fucking energy.
Mhm.
I remember when Mr. Hatter and I just barely moved into the apartment we have. One of my friends is like, keep every single text message, every email, everything, because just in case if your landlord decides to be a douche canoe, you have the evidence.
Oh, no, that's legit.
And if
There's
it ever
nothing
gets,
to
Oh,
it.
yeah.
shady, go let's move this over to email.
Because you never know. Because people like Giselle, or whatever her bloody name was, thinking they can get away with it. It's like, oh no, my dear. Here's the evidence.
Oh yeah.
Showing you
And like
how much of a
I
butt
was
face
pointing-
you are.
I was pointing out all the things while we were moving you in too. So
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's a few things around, and I was like, we didn't do that.
yep.
We just barely got
I didn't
the
do that.
keys.
He wrote it down. I made sure.
Alright. Is there any more to that story, my dear?
Not to that one, no.
No? Okay. Miss Katie, do you have any more stories for us?
I do. I have two. I have a kid drama, and I have a relationship drama.
Okay, let's do one because
Relationships.
yeah,
They're both fairly short, so.
yeah. Let's do the relationship one because
All right.
we only have like 20 minutes left in the stream, so
Okay. So, my wife, 32 female, doesn't like it when I, 36 male, play with our children.
What?
Yeah, like what?
What?
Sleepless speaks. Anyways. we
Go
have
back
a
to what?
15-month-old, and then-
go back to what? Don't like playing with your kids. I'd rather have my significant other play with my kids. Leave me the hell alone.
Right? Like, yes, you
Exactly.
deal with them for a little while. I need a nap.
I need a 2-hour nap. You deal with them.
I need a nap or a glass of wine or something. I don't know. Okay, story. We have a 15-month-old and a 2-year-old. Our oldest is just starting to get into imaginative play, and I'm loving it. I've always been an awkward, shy guy, but I feel free to be myself around him. It's honestly been pretty healing for me to just be goofy, and he absolutely loves it. I've noticed my wife acting strange when I play with him, though, like kind of rolling her eyes or smirking when she thinks I'm not looking. I thought I was imagining it until yesterday. I was pretending to be a dog with our son. He put a collar on me, and I was having fun tugging on it, nudging him, barking. I know it sounds strange, but he was in tears from laughing so hard, so I wasn't really thinking of the optics. Then he wanted me to put a ball in my mouth and follow him around. Honestly, this OP is kind of reminding me of Bandit Healer. Like,
Yeah, I've never watched Bluey, so I have no frame of reference for that.
he's giving Bandit Healer and Moon. Watch an episode of Bluey. It will heal your inner child.
It kind of reminds me when kids used to ride on their dad's backs around the house, pretending like to be like an elephant or something like that.
Yeah.
Just,
Right.
Yeah, my
Like, I
dad
see
never did that,
nothing. Like, I see nothing wrong with he's describing playing dog with his child. Like,
yeah. What's
Exactly.
the difference?
holding the ball in your mouth might be a little gross if it hasn't been washed in a while. But aside from that, he's pretending to be a dog. Like,
Yeah. It's the same thing with parents.
It's well intended.
Yeah, it's like pretending to be a horse and riding your kid around the house. There's nothing-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, anyways.
Now I would start questioning things if he starts eating dog food. Then I'd
Yeah.
be like, "What the hell are you doing?" That's
Yeah,
dog
right.
food.
That might be a little weird.
Okay, now you're getting too much. So, I looked over at my wife on the couch, ball in mouth, like, can you believe this? And she rolled her eyes and said, "You're so weird," in a very snide tone. I felt all my self-consciousness coming back all at once, and I told my son we can play something else. Later that night, I asked her why she said that, and she doubled down. She says, "I've always played with the kids weird, and it's childish."
They're kids.
He's playing with the child, genius. She doesn't like
Oh,
being her husband pretending to be a dog, and she doesn't know why I can't just play tag or stack blocks with them like a normal adult. This is really crushing me. Is this really how other adults feel too?
No.
No.
Let's say pretend it's a girl
Wife?
who wants to play tea
Frick.
party. Are you gonna tell your husband, sorry, you can't play tea party and pretend you're a princess?
You know what? No, okay, like, I used to do that when I was a kid. All of my dad's friends were, like, bikers and heavy metal musicians, but every one of those men had
so
tea
badass.
parties with me. Okay?
Same! Same!
Oh my god.
That's so sweet.
When I was a kid, I used to play dominoes with my dad and his two close friends.
Dude, I played dinosaurs with my nephew when I see it.
Yeah, there's
Type
nothing wrong
shit,
with
type
it.
shit. Yeah, no,
Oh my
I see
God,
absolutely
no.
nothing wrong with this. I would
Yeah.
love if my bio dad played with me like this when I was growing up, because he didn't. Like, he didn't
That
even
is
engage
sad.
me to play with us. He just
Get
didn't.
the house. Stop it.
That's
Like-
sad and horrible, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I watch a lot of Bluey, to help heal my inner child. It's like an amazing show, and you should totally watch it, Moon.
No free sponsors! Katie?
All right, hold on. I'll add that to my list of things I need to watch, along with Annie and whatever.
Before we continue, Katie, no free sponsoring.
No free sponsors. Okay.
Okay? Blue is a show, and
Got
we're not sponsored by them, so no free sponsors.
Got it. Not sponsored by Ludo Studios.
Yes, there's many
But yeah, no,
shows.
I see absolutely nothing wrong with a dad engaging with his child.
No.
In fact, I see everything very right with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he sounds
There-
like an awesome dad, and she
There are
sounds
so many
like
kids, myself included, who would love if their dad got on the floor and wore a dog collar for them. Like,
Maybe she's going through postpartum, maybe?
I mean, 15, okay. I am like kind of reluctant about the whole postpartum thing because I've never experienced it myself. So it's like, I feel like it's kind of a touchy area. And I know that that can vary from woman to woman, so I don't want to immediately dog on her there. But like, you're so weird in a snide tone.
that. Just sounds like mean girl
I-
behavior.
It
like,
does.
Yeah.
It really does.
It
It's
really
giving,
does.
oh my god.
Jealousy?
Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
also-
like some kind of therapy might be needed because like he doesn't
Exactly.
give
It's
any
reminding me-
of their own background, so maybe you know, her parents didn't play with her that way or taught
Yeah,
her that
like-
that was weird.
Yeah, it's honestly reminding me of like that one scene in oh my gosh, whenever I think of Mean Girls, I always think of the ugliest stepping skirt scene. But like that's what this wife is giving.
I
She's
mean-
giving Mean Girls. She's like, oh my god, like they're just playing, and he looks like such a soy boy. Like, if
Right.
you can't if the idea of your children's father playing with your children is weird to you or childish, you are
You
not
need
ready
to
to
check
get
yourself.
Here's the funny thing
Yeah.
is, when I was a kid, like a little girl, I used to play Barbies. I used to bring a whole bunch of Barbies to my grandparents' house. Now, remind you, my grandfather is a World War II veteran and full-blown Italian man. He would actually sit on the floor with me and have a tea party with my Barbies.
Oh no, see, exactly, because it's like that's the thing.
That's
Like
what
your
you do
kids,
with
you
your
have
kids to bond with them.
exactly. You play the things that you play things with them that they're interested in. You know, a 5-year-old girl is most likely gonna want to have some kind of princess tea party. You're not gonna be taking her to the drag race, okay?
I thought power tools were the coolest thing ever when I was 10. So my mom taught me how to use power tools when I was 10.
Oh, right. See, my mom told my dad because I apparently, according to my mom, I
Love your
used to
mom.
go out and work on cars with my dad, but then I came in one day covered in transmission fluid, and she never let me do it again.
But yeah, when I was a kid, my grandmother would even make little biscuits for my tea parties.
Oh,
She would make biscuits
No, I
and
remember-
actually...
can't bake. So
Yeah.
I remember
I
I
think
had a
it could.
thermoreactive
Big.
teapot that changed color with the water temperature, and I thought it was the coolest.
No, that's
I
so
remember
cool.
those! I remember those! Those were so cool. And it's like, even like, I got those easy bake ovens. You remember those, Moon Dragon?
Yeah.
I remember them. I never had one, but I remember them.
Yeah. I got one of those, and I was like, over the moon for like 3 weeks.
It's
I
a millennial
remember
thing.
already-
I don't understand the lowly Gen Z.
Oh my
I
god.
remember they bought my, I don't remember which sister they bought it for, but they bought like a play kitchen,
Oh yeah.
but like they never wanted us to use it.
So they bought it
So
for
like
What's the
decoration?
point
they
of
bought
having
it
it
for
then?
decoration. Like we even had a TV in our room, and we were never allowed to use it unless our father um was using it for us or something. I
Okay.
don't remember.
Okay.
And we were never
we're,
allowed in our
Decoration.
closet.
we're short on time.
Sorry.
Short on time, Katie. Is there any more to the story?
Nope, that was it.
That was it.
Okay.
I told you it was short.
I hope there'll be an update because that man needs to sit down and talk to his wife, like legitimately.
Yeah, he actually deleted the original post.
What?
But I did some snooping and I found it.
Why would you delete it?
No.
Because he realized he was. Oh no. Maybe she
But
made
the
him
comment-
delete it.
The
I'll
comments,
say, yeah, I'm guessing either she
dragging
found
the
it
wife-
or.
yeah, the comments were dragging the wife to the mud. It was vicious.
Well, she deserves it.
Yeah. There we go. Like,
I mean, I can't say I blame them. I know Reddit gets vicious, but like, there's no reason
Yeah.
for her to behave that way.
No.
yeah,
No, there
like,
isn't.
Okay.
That's psychotic.
We
yeah,
got.
like this is a wife. Yeah, like one of the top comments. This is a wife issue. She's probably raised in a home where adults didn't play with the kids. She might be jealous of your kids, but not emotionally aware enough to recognize it. Keep doing what you're doing. Your kids are happy and thriving. That's what matters.
Yeah. Okay.
Like-
We have time for one more story. So Sleepless, do you have one
Oh,
more
shit.
story for us?
I can find one.
Did I?
Well, you know what?
I have one.
Wait, I sent you
Didn't-
one.
I've got one, Sleepless.
Oh yeah, you did send me one. I can do that one if you want.
Yeah, do that one. Might as well end it
Okay.
with a petty revenge story. Just like
Yeah.
Justin does.
Yeah.
Yeah, end it with a petty revenge
Weird
story.
pattern.
Yeah, we have room for one more, and then we have to end the stream.
And this one's actually kind of short.
It's kind of short. Yeah,
Kind of.
kind of. Okay.
Okay. How Mother Nature got back revenge on a cheating ex-fiance.
So, before Sleepless reads
Oh.
this story I wrote, and I posted on Reddit. This is a friend of mine story. Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
Alright. Continue. Continue, Miss Sleepless.
Okay. I hope you have your cup ready because this LP has some tea to serve you. So, this took place back in 2013. My dearest friend Tiffany was getting married. Let's call him Louis. Now, I never liked the guy the moment Tiffany introduced me to him. Call it a gut feeling. Always tried to give her those puppy dog eyes when he messes up or forgets essential things like her birthday or anniversary. Lately, however, Tiffany noticed that Louis was starting to get distant and has started staying out late. Tiffany would brush it off, thinking it was because of his field of work. He is a lawyer. However, one day Tiffany noticed lipstick and women's underwear in her car that did not belong to her.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. Underwear too? Oh my gosh, man.
That's a lot of nope.
That's a whole lot of nope. Now, I have always been the type of friend that no matter the time or place, I will be there in a heartbeat. When Tiffany called me crying and telling me what she had found, I ran to her place. Tiffany explained to me what was going on as I had written above, so I decided why not tail him and see what's going on. Now, as older adults like myself, social media was not as big as it is today. So it was hard to get information on what he was doing. So the day we found out everything had come. What did you said? So the day
Do
we found
not
out
say I
everything.
didn't write it correctly because I used Grammarly and my grammar is correct.
Well, okay. So the day we found out everything has come. Lewis told Tiffany that he needed to go into the office on the weekend because of a case, which made no sense because the firm he worked in was closed on the weekend. Tiffany said that was fine. She had plans with me that day and would see him later. Once I got to her place, we headed to his firm to see if he was working. The moment he got there, we saw Lewis hugging and kissing another woman. I could see the life leave my friend's body the moment she saw them. I took out my portable camera and took a few shots. I told her I got the photos and we could go home. All she could do was nod her head. We returned to her place and I told her I would let her know when the photos were ready. Now you all are wondering why the images OP. Well, OP has an answer for you. Lewis had what is called a golden tongue. He could say anything to make you forgive him, and the one thing that Tiffany has is a hard time with. Now the revenge part.
So basically, he would say, she'll bring up like their anniversary and then pretend makes her feel guilty for bringing it up.
Yeah.
So he was a gaslighter.
Yeah, so he'll be like, I'm so sorry, my love. I didn't mean to. I'll make it up to you. I promise. And never really does.
Y'all, I'm
Yeah.
making the biggest ick face now. I wish you could see it.
So we took photos with a disposable camera because it's 2013.
And those were still there.
Yep. And because he always pretend that nothing really happened. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Since he acts like nothing really happens, let's take photos and prove to him that, no, I caught you doing this.
He's mad because he got called out.
Yeah. Continue.
Well, he
Slipper.
will be.
Yeah. Continue.
About a few days after the event, I gave Tiffany the photos and she confronted Lewis. To my surprise, he admitted the affair. According to Lewis, Tiffany was not satisfying him well and looked elsewhere. Now, you are all wondering, who is the lady he is having the affair with? Well, if you said his secretary, then you win a cookie. That's right, my lovely people. He was having spicy sleep with his secretary for 2 bloody years. The
It's always
whole time
secretary.
they were engaged.
It's always the secretary.
So I didn't
It
write
really is.
I didn't write in the Reddit because of word count. Tiffany and Lewis were together for 5 years, engaged for a year.
Oh my god.
So the 2 years into the relationship and 3 months into their engagement is when he started cheating.
Jesus.
If you're cheating on your partner, why would you propose to them?
Because he
Yeah.
wanted his cake and eat it too, Miss Katie. That is why.
Yeah.
He wanted like 2 sets of cake, apparently.
Yes, he wanted.
Yeah.
He wanted the wife at home, and then he wanted the side piece.
Yeah.
Yep. A child for warmth and a baker for bread and a prince for whatever. It's an Into the Woods joke.
Okay, continue.
At that moment, Tiffany told Louis to leave and that he could get his stuff later. I have never seen my dear friend that heartbroken over the 10 years of our friendship. The next day, I went over to her place to help her pack all his crap in the garbage bags. Now, I never explained Tiffany and Lewis's place to. They lived in an apartment high up in the city of Burbank so that you could see almost everywhere from her windows.
Ooh. That sounds expensive.
Not really.
Oh yeah.
It
that
wasn't.
does. Oh really?
It wasn't. Rent was $15.50 a month,
Holy sh!
And it
That's
was-
really.
and it was in one
In
of the
Burbank?
yeah in Burbank, like downtown Burbank area. It was $15.50 a month back then, and it was one of
Dude, nowadays,
forget.
that's a crappy studio apartment in a shady area of Seattle.
Yeah, nowadays,
yeah.
nowadays would be like $2,200, but
Oh,
Yeah.
back then it was like a huge loft area in one of the old brick buildings in downtown Burbank, and she had the top floor, so you could see practically all of Burbank from there. Excuse me. It was really nice of apartment. I wish she stayed.
It sounds nice.
I wish she stayed, but she moved out. I was like, I would have moved in with you if I could.
Yeah.
Kick him out. Move one of the girlies in. As long as the
As-
rent's paid, you know?
As I placed one of the bags near one of the large windows, I could see Lewis's car drive up. I was shocked to know that he brought his mistress to the place. I called Tiffany over and pointed at his car. I could see anger in her eyes the moment Tiffany saw them together. Without hesitation, Tiffany grabbed one of the bags and chucked it out of the emergency window, which landed right next to them. As a lady of madness, I joined in. One by one, each trash bag was tucked out of the window. I could hear Louis shouting at us, "What the hell is going on? Well, what the hell is wrong with you?" Tiffany told him that it was all his stuff and he could finally leave his key at the front desk. Watching him trying to stuff all his bags into his car was priceless. A few months went by and I got a call from Tiffany and I could tell she was having difficulty breathing. Worried for my friend, I asked if she was alright. After I asked her, I finally noticed she was laughing. After a few minutes catching her breath, she tells me, "Oh my God, Hatter, I have a story to tell you." One of Lewis's firm buddies is still friends with Tiffany even after they broke up and called Tiffany with news. Apparently the girl that Lewis was sleeping with, let's call her Susan, ran off with his money. Yep, the bloody idiot gave her his credit card and other bank statements because he trusted her. Susan not only took all of his savings, but left him with $150K credit card debt.
Oh,
The
shit.
the cherry on the top left him with, what's that word, Hatter? CHLAMYVIA.
He left her. She left him with chlamydia.
Oh, chlamydia, there we go.
Oh.
Because he was not
That is
the only
glorious.
person. He was not the only person she was having spicy sleep with. You were wondering how my best friend is doing. Well, she's living her best life. She met an amazing man through her work as a nurse and now is living in the UK with her husband. The best revenge is living your best life.
Yep.
That is some
W.
glorious fucking karma right there.
So I actually asked her what was on the credit card debt. What built up to that? She would go to Coach, Louis Vuitton, like all those really fancy 5-star shopping areas, and just spend the crap out of it. On
Oh my god.
on 2 of his credit cards, maxed them out to the max. And they were living together, so he gave her all the bank statement, bank information, so she can get into it or deposit money. Yeah. So
Moral of the
Nice.
story is be careful with your personal information, kids.
So he was
Oh, yeah.
left with debt, chlamydia, was homeless, had to move back into his mom's house.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Lost his job.
Oh yeah. So I found out later on in the future, because after I wrote the story, I texted Tiffany, and I'm like, hey, did you ever get an update about your ex-fiance? And she goes, oh yeah, he's in jail. I'm like, what do you mean he's in jail? Apparently, this numbskull decided to use his client's identity and started doing identity fraud. And
holy shit!
Oh, bro
Created-
just keeps fucking around and finding out, doesn't he?
oh yeah, and he created these let's say you get into a car accident, okay? He was one of those accident lawyers. He would do anything to make you feel like it was your fault. It's like, well, if you didn't turn at this light, this wouldn't happen, type of thing.
God damn, no wonder he was so good at gaslighting. The boy was fucking trained
this
for
guy, This guy sounds like he would say to like an essay victim, "Well, what were you wearing?" Like,
Yeah,
it, right?
Oh my god.
pretty much.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
He was that.
He'd be that guy that like pisses you off and then goes, well, why are you acting this way? Why are you being so abusive? And then ignores the fact that he's the one that made you that angry in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was one of those
Like, why are you
crooked
making a
lawyers.
voice?
Yeah, he was one of those
oh my
crooked
god, you're
lawyers.
being so emotional about this. All I do is completely fuck you over.
Right?
I could have used
Okay.
his real name, but I was like, no, he doesn't deserve it.
He does not deserve the recognition.
No.
He
Yeah.
deserves to keep winning all his stupid ass prizes, though.
But yeah, he's still in jail for all the frauds and everything he's done.
Damn.
He's not much of a
And he
fucking...
has chlamydia.
And he got chlamydia.
Oh,
Nice.
that's glorious.
Oh,
That's so glorious.
not only he got
Just
chlamydia,
deserved.
but he also got gonorrhea.
Ooh, he got a twofer.
Damn.
He got a twofer. Apparently, the woman he was
This
sleeping...
is why you don't sleep around.
Yeah, the woman was sleeping with 7 other men.
Oh,
Jesus.
Because she was trying to
Holy-
go up the corporate ladder. Because it was one of those really high-end law firms. So she was trying to sleep her way to the top, if you say.
I really hope everyone knew that that's what she
Oh,
was
yeah.
doing.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the
It's
reasons
hard
why
to
she
not
left. That could be a whole different story I can post. Because it doesn't end there. It gets worse.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I think that's gonna be the end of our stream. Mods, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
We should do this
Yeah.
again. We should do an all
will.
petty revenge stories. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
We should have like
Yeah.
themes for our Reddit streams. Like every time we do a stream, we would like pick a theme, like a relationship advice or like kid drama, or like spouse drama or
Wedding
whatever.
drama. I love
Yes.
wedding drama
The
so much.
wedding drama ones are so fun.
They are.
We should do. Basically, we should have like themes for the streams.
All right. Thank you, ladies, for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it.
Hey, Sleepless, you want to play
Thank you for
Candy?
having us.
Yes, I will definitely be streaming tomorrow night. So keep an eye out for that.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah. Sleepless, you want to play Genshin?
Yeah, I was actually gonna get on that.
All right, guys. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. Until next time, everyone.